on the old boob tube. So, all right. See you then. Okay, bye. All right,
Awesome,
hang
we're
on.
live.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna grab onto this mic right here.
how's that? I don't really. This is like, that's fuck it. I don't care.
You don't like that? There's this like long black line going to your body.
Well, I could sit here, or I could move it like this. Check it.
Yeah, I say do that. I say do that, dude, for sure. This is a great start.
You're just upset because you didn't get your fucking Chick-fil-A.
You know it. You know it.
You're gonna be sour all day now. All right, let's get into it. YouTube gotta start the show by inflating the numbers by watching it ourselves.
Oh my god, I look like a.
All right, there it is.
You're so sexy compared to me. It's ridiculous. And I work out a decent amount of time.
Hey, you work out.
Yeah, I know. It was funny how you said like you got my head when you're like, oh, you look deceptively schlubby or something like that.
No,
like,
that's not what I said.
You're like, I didn't expect you to be in such shape.
All right.
It's like the way clothes sit on you. I expected to see kind of like tub.
That's
what you said, tub.
I didn't say schlubby at all, and I didn't say tub. By the way,
say schlubby. I know
you were the one the other day that when I was like, oh yeah, it'd be like an LA 4 or whatever.
Yeah,
you're like, you're like, no, you're just deceptively schlubby.
No,
Use
yeah,
it.
they said you have a patina of schlub.
Yeah, that's right. I don't even know what patina means.
No, exactly.
It's is that like a hue and a perimeter?
Actually,
of schlub?
you pretty much figured it out. That's actually pretty much what it is.
All right. Well, thank God for the education system. But no, man. Also, you're literally eating pastries before 9 o'clock.
What is pastries in after 9 o'clock?
I don't know. It's just a weird way to start the day.
Well, I think we should let everybody know that you
Uh-huh.
are on what? This is day 3, day 4?
This is day 5.
Are you serious?
Yeah. This is day 5. Zach, can you hand me that tub?
Okay, here's I don't know what day it is, but all I know is after we recorded the first
day
episode,
5.
He says it's day 5. It feels like it's got to be day 4 or 3. But right after we recorded the live stream, Lewis decided that he was going to start his 7-day challenge of existing on nothing but dry food from this container.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he might cheat and end up eating some dry food from another container, but he's still so far been sticking this container. Apparently, he made this commitment and recorded before he knew how many calories he was going to have.
Yeah.
So this guy is pretty much on an extreme cut for the whole week.
I'm doing all right, everybody.
So I'm trying to torture him I was going to torture him by eating Chick-fil-A, the #1 breakfast in America, possibly second to only Waffle House. But
they're both big on hate.
But this morning we were in the midst of a blizzard, and I found out 2 things as I try to go to Chick-fil-A. One is that I was a fool for thinking I could get to Chick-fil-A and back, which is about 2 miles away from here, in like 10 minutes. But also that Zach, our producer, will gladly let anybody walk into their death for a joke. Because I almost killed myself.
I woke up to this shuffling down the stairs, and I think this is a touch of karma coming back, because all night, all night yesterday, Erickson's just going, oh, dude, I'm going to get Chick-fil-A for everybody. We're going to eat it in front of you. I'm going to get donuts, too. I wake up to get my cup of coffee, and I see it's 8:25, and I see Erickson's snow-covered van taking off, and Zach, like a stoic trench soldier, just smoking a cigarette outside the door, watching him drive off. And I just goes, Zach, where the hell is he going? Chick-fil-A. He said he'd be back in 10 minutes. And then we both had a good laugh at his expense. But, yeah.
I realized the moment I started going down, what is this, Road Bertram?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I'm lucky, I'll get to Mitten Rays and not get into an accident.
Yeah. Yeah, are your tires snowed up yet? Do you have snow tires?
Yeah, I made sure before I got. Remember, I told you I was buying. Remember,
Right,
I told you like 3 times I was gonna be here tomorrow.
That is giving me a lot of credit for I can't remember anything this week. I am so low on calories. Going back to the bucket of food. Videos coming out whenever I can edit the whole damn thing. This bucket of food contains 12,160 calories over 7 days. That is about 1,700 calories a day. I burn about 4,500 calories a day. I am hurting.
And I don't even know how you do it, dude. I don't know how you burn that many calories. I've been watching the way you live. You're not that active.
You're not watching me the whole fucking time.
I mean, dude, you must be getting in jump ropes
No.
periodically without me noticing it. Because most of what I do is I see you in that chair, or I see you do like your hour-long workout, which looks like it probably burns about. Well, I guess you're a bigger guy than me, so you probably burn about what 1,500 to 2,000 calories when you do a workout.
No. What? What the hell?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Do you track what you burn? No. Maybe 800 an hour if I was cruising.
Well, here's what's weird. My brother, like when I do a workout, especially like a strength workout, I burn like 250 to 400 depending on how
in an
hard
hour. Yeah, that seems about right.
But my brother though somehow is burning 600, 800 calories.
Yeah,
and it works out for an hour.
That sounds about right. He's probably doing high intensity interval training.
Okay, there you go.
Which, yeah, that's usually what I do. So you do like a compound lift, and then mix in some fast movements or dynamic movements, so your heart rate's always up.
So you burn about 800? Is that what you burn?
800's you really got to be cruising. That's basically that. Okay, active calories. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 800 would be on the cardio side for an hour.
Okay.
If you do an hour of cardio, intense cardio.
Even when I did hit exercises, I would burn maybe about like 400 to 500 an hour.
Yeah. How big is your brother?
My brother is about 3 inches taller than me, and fatter. So.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right then. Yeah. That's the other thing is, doesn't matter where the weight's coming from. If you weigh more, you're gonna burn more when you're doing cardio.
That's why I got that weight vest.
Yeah, man. See, yeah, I'll do that sometimes. I pop on a weight vest and just kind of
I saw you do it.
Start doing Goku workouts. But yeah, man. So I don't know. I think I haven't weighed myself today, but I was down like 4 pounds already.
Really, that quickly?
Yeah.
How is it? How are you feeling now? That you're day 5 in eating dry food.
I'm just kind of. I hate to say it, but I'm already just maybe not used to it, but I don't care anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's a survival.
You made it sound like you were going to be losing your mind by like day 3.
So the food.
You were already the first day, like, I don't know. Do you think I'm gonna add like a few extra bags? I'm gonna get some more dry food.
I'm not gonna lie. That first day and a half sucked because I just ate one ration the first day because I just figured bite the bullet early and kind of starve early because I had blood sugar and other stuff already in my system because it's like I'd been eating fine. Yeah. So that first day was rough, and then the rest of the days, it hasn't been great. Some of the meals are god awful. Some of them are fine and taste fine.
Yeah.
And rehydrate fine. And then other ones I'm like, what monster taste tested this? And they're like, yeah,
it is funny.
That's
like,
a fuck
It's funny
you.
that like there's some flavors because there's a lot of flavors in there. You figured like, okay, they could have tasted this and be like, we don't need to add this one.
Yeah.
Like we could have just gone like, we don't need chicken stroganoff and chicken beef broth or whatever.
Yeah. Well, last night I got home from jiu-jitsu and you saw me. I was so hungry and tired.
You made 2 in 1. Dude.
Yeah, I made 2 in 1.
You were a big pot in front of you, looking like a beast.
Yeah,
you looked like a barbarian, dude.
Yeah, I just didn't give a shit anymore.
No,
I don't. Like I hit the wall where I'm like, this is calories in, and what's wild to me is it tastes fine enough that it's bland and you don't care after a certain amount of point. It's not like it's not bad. If it actively tasted gross every time, it would be a nightmare. But that's only been a couple of the meals. Some of them are fine.
Yeah.
Like if you heated them up even and was like, yeah, this is cafeteria food, you'd be like, sure is.
It looks like cafeteria food.
Yeah.
It looks like prison food. It looks like slop. Like it really just looks.
Yeah.
Especially the way you present it in these little tiny like tin plate
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm going for.
It looks like straight out of the Matrix when like they're when Neo's like looking at the gruel
Yeah.
they all eat.
Yeah. It's
He's like, if you imagine hard enough, it kind of tastes like chicken.
although what does chicken taste like? Yeah, but it has that effect in that it's sustenance.
Yeah, no.
In that part of the Matrix, they
And,
kind of explain that they just eat food to live at that point.
Well, in the Matrix, they pretty much just live to try to wake people up, which when you think about it, it's like maybe just let them sleep. That's why the final movie was just kind of like, you know what? We're going to give them a choice if they want to wake up or not, because what they're waking up to ain't so great.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Cypher in The first
one.
one. Yeah, he makes this solid argument for
Great
going back
character.
to sleep. Yeah.
Awesome. Possibly, what was that actor's name?
I can't
It was
remember.
Jamie, search that up. Who played that guy? Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Cypher from the Matrix. He's also the detective. He's a chief in
Bad Boys.
In Bad Boys. He plays a detective in a lot of things. He's also a detective in Daredevil.
Right.
And yet his best role was Cypher.
He's a very Italian guy.
Yeah, he's he's all over The Sopranos.
Yeah,
It sounds actually start every description with their nationality. He's very Jewish.
He's very
Well, I mean, once you hear his full name,
Okay.
his name is Joey Pantoliano.
Oh, okay. No wonder I didn't remember that.
His real name is Joe,
Joey Pets.
but I called him Joey.
What do you think they called him on the playground? Because they're not calling him Pantolano, whatever his name.
They called him Pants on the Groundo.
Pants on the ground. Yo, pants on the groundo. Joey P.
Look at that. What a handsome man.
He kind of looks like Bill Burr's brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say Bill Burr.
And sounds like Bill Burr's brother. But he's Italian. He's not Irish.
Before
But they're both Boston, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
Before somebody tells you you look nice today, after someone tells you you look nice today.
Yeah.
Can't see the pictures.
That's nice.
Well, that's what we need the monitor.
We're getting there.
Hooked up. You know what? Actually, this segues talking about movies. Segues great into the thing I wanted to bring up today.
He was in The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Joe Pantoliano.
Joe Pantoliano? Pantoliano?
I'm gonna look it up. I don't believe it.
Nah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that
Hey,
all Italians.
and
were
get
in The
this, they put a
Sopranos.
wig on him, and it's hilarious.
Get a
The Goonies. This guy, man.
Yeah, check him out. He's got a wig on, and
Oh
it's so
fuck!
goddamn
He doesn't
funny.
even look like him.
Yeah, because they put hair on him.
I was gonna say he looks significantly less Italian here.
Yeah, he looks like a
Oh, he
nerd.
looks terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks like a guy who's on his third mortgage.
yeah.
That's the character he plays.
No, is he?
Yeah, a guy on his third mortgage.
That's what his
Oh,
was.
Tone! I'm having a real hard time keeping up with this.
Oh wow, this is why we got to check the chat more. Nick Earl was on that shit
Oh
immediately.
yeah, Joe Pantoliano.
Immediately.
Pantoliano.
Yeah.
That is Pantoliano. There's got to be a shorter name. I thought when I saw him in the Sopranos that was Bill. Oh, that's crazy. Everyone had the same exact experience.
Yeah. This is okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Also,
I'm just
yeah,
gonna start
John
calling him
C.
Bill Burr. I'm just gonna say whenever I see him, oh yeah, it's Bill Burr.
Yeah.
You know Bill Burr was in the Matrix?
Bill Burr Jr.
Yo, Bill Burr's been working at it a long time, dude.
I hate to circle back, but I forgot there's a comment section. Troy Seeley, I get it, man. You don't want to do the bucket life because bag meals suck. But the fun thing about this bucket.
Oh my God, Bill Burr looks so good.
Oh, yeah. What are you talking about? Bill Burr looks amazing. You can shit in this bucket. Just do two different subjects at once.
Oh God.
Get a whiff of that. You can smell it in there.
Was that picture? I guess you didn't look at the article attached to it, but I'm guessing it was suggesting Wesley Snipes would play a young Morpheus. But that wasn't Wesley Snipes, actually. That was I'm racist. Never mind.
I was like,
Never mind,
what?
I'm racist.
Wesley Snipes couldn't play a
Alright,
young
they're
Morpheus.
both
He's
playing
old as
Blade.
fuck.
They're both playing Blade, and I can't pronounce that other actor's name.
Who? Cowboy Curtis?
No, the guy who's like the hot new thing. He was in the Green Book. He was in what's that movie that won that we all thought La La Land beat? Blue Moon, Moonlight. There's so many movies now that it's hard for me to like keep track of what's what, because there's all these different names that are just like, you know what I mean? Like they're just versions of a different movie name. Like there's just so many movies out there I can't remember what they're called.
Wow, fair enough.
Okay, you know what? Speaking of movies, that's what I wanted to bring up.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
Because this is what an article I read. Netflix is already making a Wall Street Bets and GameStop movie.
Of course they are. They need to make.
That's actually. Are you reading our subheadline?
No.
Because that's what it says. Of course it is.
Oh yeah, that sounds about
No,
right.
This is not cool to me. Okay, this is okay. I think this is getting kind of insane. Because we were watching The Big Short like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Which is a phenomenal movie. A movie I did not appreciate enough when it first came out. And a movie based on a book that that I have read now and does a great job of covering the whole entire situation of The Big Short, and you know, kind of like looks back at like, you know, what the repercussions were.
Yeah.
This story isn't even done yet.
Yeah.
we're not even done with what like Wall Street Bets has done, what will
Yeah.
happen, and what their ramifications are. And we're already got somebody writing a
Yeah,
movie script on it.
the writers' room is already working
Gotta
away on it.
stop doing this.
We're not gonna.
We're no longer making, and we're no longer making art. We're just making pure entertainment and pure distraction entertainment.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think I saw another article that said it's not just GameStop. There's another movie company that's already like working on trying to make the movie.
Yeah.
You're cool with this?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
It just seems like
You understand what they're going to do, though. They're not going to research it.
Yeah.
They're not going to try to study it and figure out, like, what.
I think where are you getting that? That's a gut feeling. That is a gut feeling you're having. They're not going to research it. They're just going to put it out there. I'm like, what?
We haven't even decided as a culture what this.
Hang on. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Or are you one of the people that just read the headline?
No, I've read it. All right.
Hey, you're saying that as you're scrolling down to read it right now.
You're right.
Yeah.
The screenwriter they're after
Yeah.
is a very prominent screenwriter who wrote another biopic.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing: I'm going to guarantee you,
Uh-huh.
he's not going. If it is a he, yeah, it's a Mark. He is not going. I shouldn't assume a man wrote that.
There you go.
He is not going.
Shouldn't
to
assume a
get
man's
this
mark
gig.
either. But
Yeah, you're absolutely. You know what? Never mind.
yeah, cover your
they
ass.
are not going to get them
Okay.
as a writer, and I'll put money down on that. I already owe you $5 for putting that in the edit. I'll put another $5. We'll double down on that.
All right.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
And then, by the way, if their name's the writer, that doesn't count. If I see written by so and so that means they didn't write it.
Okay.
Okay. One of the biggest stories of the year is
with all the
illegal.
rules you're making right now, you kind of sound like a Wall Street hedge fund
Yeah,
guy.
no, exactly. No, because I've been playing these markets, man, and I'm fucking pissed.
That they're making a movie about
I
it.
lost so much money on my short.
Oh yeah, well, don't short us
It's
anymore.
not a
We're
real
coming for you.
company. It's going underground. One of the
Yeah, I love the
I bought so much BlackBerry.
I love the idea of a GameStop manager that's finally just like, God, thank God it's gonna end, and now they're like, congratulations, we're working another year. And he's
Wasn't
just,
it you or
fuck.
Zach who showed me like something about like GameStop? Basically, they just don't know what. Like, the people who own that company are pissed that they can't just shut down now.
Yeah, I guess it's. Well, you were telling me one of the
GameStop. Let me see if that's true. GameStop Wyclef.
yeah, the head of one of their departments was a Black Eyed Peas member, which I'm like, yeah, that to me screams as a business that we've given up.
Wyclef Jean. I think that was some.
Oh, is that a rumor?
I
All
heard
right.
that.
There's the fact that you told me that and now you're looking it up now. I don't feel so bad about.
I told you I was not 100% sure on that one.
Okay.
Because it's like it just seemed like something. Apparently, he was announced as the creative director for either like AMC or GameStop, according to like some podcast I was listening to.
I'm not gonna lie, something hilarious about the idea of GameStop,
No, that
a
is a funny
failing
idea.
company, bringing in the Black Eyed Peas to give them a revamp.
Well, I just love the idea of them hiring nothing but like teen bop, like music stars for the whole entire like board.
Well, it's just that the Black Eyed Peas, I like them, but I don't think they've been relevant since the 08 housing collapse.
Talk about a group I wish would just quit. Like seriously, just stop it.
You stop
They
it.
had
I like
Retarded.
them.
It was a great hit. We weren't allowed to even put it on the air. It led to one of my favorite bits Zach's ever done on stage.
It's
But that's
great.
that's the peak.
What about? I know you're worried about them not being relevant.
I'm not worried. I just I firmly
Lou
believe it.
was bringing up the lack of relevancy, but you don't got to be relevant for Will.i.am to tell you to stop charging 85 or stop giving people 85 cents
Yeah.
for their $60 game.
Yeah.
'Cause that puts a bad taste in people's mouths, and it blows my mind that for a bit everybody let that slide, and then jumped their stock to $450 like they haven't fucked us all while we were kids.
I mean,
Which a company should never fuck kids.
yeah, it's bad luck. Bad luck. No, man, I think GameStop
Oh my
was
God,
truly the hero in this situation, because this whole time they just had terrible business models.
Oh
They were
my
like,
God.
let's fail as a company to set up power to the players. This was a long time. GameStop was playing 4D chess. They're like, let me tell you something. We're gonna be ripping people. We're gonna supposedly be ripping people off for years.
Mahershala Ali. That's what the guy. That's the name of the guy who's playing Blade. Who I mistook. No, that's Nick Earl. He's right. He said it on the chat. That was right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure everybody understood.
Tourette's moment. I thought you were like, you all right?
Marshally.
Like, okay.
I think I got another black person mixed up because I think it was Will.i.am actually who was announced as the creative director.
I call him by his real name, Bill I am.
Bill I am.
I wish.
William I am.
347 minutes watch time. 347 minutes watch time. That's my Rain Man.
Okay.
By the way, searching for Will.i.am on GameStop, I came across an article
Hey, do it
about
louder.
GameStop. This is the headline: Should Christians buy GameStop stock?
Jesus. Yeah, man.
Christianity Today.
Watch the Vatican get in on the next bump.
Yeah, I know, right? So here's the article, though, okay? One of the biggest stories of the year is barely a week old. Barely a week old. But Hollywood is already calling 2 movies, including one from Netflix, are reportedly in the works to cover the story of the anti-establishment Redditors who trolled Wall Street.
Yeah.
Netflix has Zero Dark 30 writer Mark Bowl in the sights to pen a script with Noah Centineo, star of the To All the Boys I've Lost Before.
It's a good one.
Can we just start calling movies? I don't know. Can we stop titling movies like they're like 300-page novels written in French Europe? Like, Jesus.
What do you want them all called? One syllable?
Honestly, at this point, yes.
Ferrari.
Moonlight, Ferrari, Ford vs Ferrari is fine too.
Ford vs Ferrari is a great movie.
No more than 4 words. No more than 4 words in the movie title at this point. With Noah Centineo story already attached to play one of the main roles. This is what I hate about Hollywood, dude. Like, it's all, they don't even know what they're making yet, but they've already got we got to figure out how to fit this guy in.
Well, they're buying the rights right now.
Right, and they're also already casting a dude. Who's he playing? Deep fucking Value?
Yeah, probably.
Let's look this guy up. It's a shame Zach's going to go poop because we can't show the rest of the audience, but I want to see what this guy looks
go
like.
check out the producer seat.
Well, I can describe him too. Okay, so he clearly ethnic. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's like obvious. That's where that's where Hollywood's gonna go.
I've found that most people that say clearly I don't have a problem with it after saying.
How do you address it without coming off and still not seem? I guess you just say it and keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so So this
I would argue that
I'm gonna say
if you went he's ethnic and kept moving, nobody would have been like, I think he's got a
24
problem.
24 Hispanic.
Don't steamroll past this.
Let's let it go.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's gonna be plenty of other opportunities. I
Yeah,
promise you.
yeah, you haven't had your daily.
About 24. Let's say 24.
That's a cute man.
He's a cute. Oh, he's a.
That's
he's a
what
girl.
I'm seeing.
Look at this picture with him and his young little Asian girl. Like that is.
Okay. You're setting it up. You mean that's just
Rose
an Asian?
Tico right
That's
over
an
here.
Asian woman.
That's an Asian woman. Okay. Okay, girl, woman. You know. Either way, she probably was started since she was 9 years old. But either way, gorgeous man. But who's he playing? This guy's not playing Deep fucking Value.
Yeah, he probably could.
That
Guy looks like a hot internet guy. Like
Right.
a cool hot internet. That guy wakes up in sweatpants, eternally 22, somehow making millions of dollars while giggling, eating Fruit Loops, and streaming about how things rip.
Right.
Fuck yeah,
But
that
who
guy
would-
plays that guy.
But that's not what the guy was. The guy was a long-haired, white, gangly-looking, father of 2.
My God, they can do that in hair and makeup.
So we're gonna whitewash him. We're gonna whiteface him.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna bleach his face.
Probably not that, but yeah, they'll get him going.
Yeah, they're gonna say no. This is just who he is. There's no reason. It doesn't matter what his background was. It had nothing to do with what his life was like, and he's playing the guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you seem so flabbergasted about whitewashing, and I think it's just
not
your blatant
whitewashing, dude. It's
racism
not
coming out
Yes,
again.
You're just so psyop by the Hollywood media. You've been just sucking off of CNN's little drip feed.
I don't think so. I think it's a perfectly logical argument where I'm like, yeah, if he's a good actor and he can convey.
But we don't even have a script yet. I'm not even just talking about him. I'm talking about the way we make movies by already figuring out.
Right.
especially
Well, I thought
biopics.
I just nailed it in the vibe he could put out of cool internet dude. Plus, he might not even be playing Deep fucking Value.
No, I'm saying who
He very
that's what I'm
much
saying.
could be
That's what I'm saying.
potato in my ass.
Yes, exactly.
And if you don't know, potato in my ass is the name of another one of the investors.
Let's
So-
see if I can find out Reddit users involved in Wall Street bets, and we could figure out maybe by the name who he's gonna play.
Yeah.
Christers. Oh yeah, we got Jake up here. Trying to find There's a lot of crazy names. You think there's going to be someone who just had a list of all the names they had used? Autists. Oh my god. That's the thing is like also how are they gonna make this movie and be honest about the type of jargon and behavior people were using. This would be a rated R film.
Yeah, for sure.
If it was just by verbiage alone.
I think they're gonna make rated R films. If it's on Netflix, who gives a shit?
You think Netflix? Didn't Netflix try it recently? Didn't they try to make one rated R film?
Yeah, I think you're gonna see though the more that the movie industry is moving from big box to Netflix. Yeah, Netflix, Netbox. They're gonna start. There's gonna be a market for more rated R stuff. But you're right. Everything Netflix is making is kind of in that eternally PG-13. Yeah, right now. But isn't Netflix doing a thing where they're doing 52 movies in a year, like a movie a week?
Every year they always like gloat or sensationalize how many movies they're promising to bring like every month.
Right.
New movies, as if that's an indicator that these are quality pieces of film that
Yeah.
we're bringing onto the stream platform, and not just like $5 million movies we made over a weekend
Yeah.
in hopes that one of them would catch on and become the next Stranger Thing.
Yeah, man. I don't know. How do you feel about some of the originals that they have come out?
It's all
Netflix
garbage.
original.
I think Netflix is a garbage station.
See. I've watched a few of their Netflix
what's
originals
what's that out for you?
Spectrum or Spectre.
Spectre.
Yeah, Spectre was good. I do think Stranger Things is good.
Movie?
No, I think it's Spectral. Spectral, yeah.
Okay.
It's like early Netflix. This one's been out for a while.
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Spectral. Okay, Spectral. You say is good.
Spectral,
okay.
that one, yeah. Just
Oh, this looks real great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this looks awesome. We got okay.
Just
we
a
got
solid
holographic dragons. Real post-apocalyptic. I can see why obviously was entertaining to you. Is that like a Jacques Dumal wannabe that I see right here? Is that like they couldn't afford obviously
Yeah, they couldn't get
so let's just find
A-listers.
Strong jaw.
See, everything you're saying right now,
militarized
though I
men.
know it's half cheeky, is also why I'm like, yeah, you're also the problem with Hollywood, where you want A-listers and creative new shit.
It's not that I want A-listers. It's that I can see where you're cutting corners. I can see. All I see now when I look at a movie is the money.
Right, but do you not understand why cutting corners makes good stuff sometimes? When you have to cut corners, you have to get.
As a fan of Wendy's,
yeah.
I can see why cutting corners is the worst idea.
You really don't give off Wendy's vibes.
What do I give off?
Oh, for sure, Burger King vibes.
Well, I like.
It's not a knock either.
My
Jake's a Burger King guy.
Yeah, I like some Burger King, dude.
Yeah, see?
Jake, how do you
Good
feel?
old Whopper, bro. Classic.
Jake, how do you feel about Netflix
good
and
eating.
the content that they're producing these days?
The original content?
Yeah.
Some of it's pretty bad. Some of it's really good. Like, I like the Queen's Gambit a lot.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That was really good.
Everyone likes the Queen's Gambit. I'll say, like I told you before, I only watched 10 minutes of it. And I was very bored. So
Some of the movies, yeah, the first episode's boring. It's fucking, you're learning about the characters.
there's nothing. I learned
The
nothing.
movies, I think are usually a lot better than the shows. Usually the shows are fucking god awful.
Which like what?
Oh, dude, I don't know. There was one with some like old Disney Channel star that was
Oh, that
like
sounds
fucking
sad.
hella
sounds
bad,
about
dude.
right.
That sounds really sad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I think it's called Scandalous or some bullshit like that. I don't know.
Oh, that's even worse. Was it one of those like? Was it like a female Disney star that they were trying to make show off as like an adult now?
Yeah, she's all hot and shit now.
Right, and now it's scandalous what she's doing. And so we're watching this kid. We're watching this actress we saw as a kid do all this terrible naughty stuff.
Yeah, she was on
salacious.
the Zach and Cody show, but not like the hotel one, the sweet one, or the fucking the one where they're on the boat.
Okay.
Zach knows what I'm talking about.
You know what? I totally.
The
The boat
sweet
life
life,
of
that's
Zach
the,
and
the
Cody.
sweet
Zach and
life
Cody.
on deck. That's what it
yeah.
was.
Is that what it's called?
Deck
Yeah, that's what it
life,
was called,
yeah.
dude.
That isn't a clunky name whatsoever.
Ride the deck.
No, it's pretty good.
Did you hear about what we started talking about how they've already basically Netflix and another company have decided to start making or they're working on making a Wall Street Bets movie?
They're
A
revamping.
Wall Street Bets movie.
Oh, what's that?
They're revamping the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Hell yeah, dude. Are they
Yeah,
bringing back the
it's
same
gonna-
kids?
Yeah, it's gonna be called The Boat Life of Sweet and Shit. It's a fucking great show. No, there's a show. That's really good on Netflix. Ozark, that everybody goes
Yeah.
crazy about. That's
Ozark's
Dude,
real good.
I like the first
Fucking
season. Yeah.
so Netflix is legitimately already looking at making a Wall Street Bets movie.
Yeah. That's what I had-
Netflix will literally. That's my biggest qualm about
yeah, so that's
Netflix.
on my side of this.
Is they will make literally anything. Like
Right.
if I took a shit that was good enough, they'd make a movie about it.
Yeah.
They'd make a 90-minute
No, they're doing
feature
it because
film.
they know their stock will double if they make a Wall Street Bets.
Oh shit, we
movie.
should all buy
Yeah.
some Netflix. Let's buy
Yeah.
Netflix.
Because
Buy
Wall
Netflix.
Street
If
Bets-
you're
Yeah,
watching this,
buy Netflix at
buy Netflix
$5.50.
Buy
right now.
Netflix.
But Wall Street
Let's
Bets
pump
is gonna see
Netflix.
that they're making that, or they're going to when they finally release it. Wall Street Bets is going to be like to the moon.
I don't get how
By
shocked
6
you guys
million.
are that of course
I'm
like
not shocked.
I'm not shocked.
I'm just disappointed because, like I said, we had just got done watching a really good movie that I think did a great job.
Yeah,
of,
I
like,
think they're
not
gonna
only
do
not
that,
only
though.
you think they're gonna do a, oh my god, you think they're gonna do a good job of articulating what has happened, even though we're not even done with what has happened.
the thing
There's
is
no
I think
perspective.
what I haven't seen any release date, nothing on that. I think they just bought the rights
Oh,
to
so
make
you
the
don't
damn
think this
thing.
is coming out in next year,
No.
2 years?
This is definitely coming out in like a year or two.
Dude, this might honestly be streaming next month. I would not. I'm not even.
It
shitting you.
would be very quick. I bet you it'll be pretty
If this movie
quick.
comes out before the end of the year, I will go ahead and say it's probably going to be dog shit.
Okay.
If it comes out in 2022 or later, probably be a solid flick.
Okay.
Yeah, they do
I
good
hope I'm
movies,
still here
dude.
to, like,
Yeah.
to-
Did you watch The Trial of the Chicago 7?
No,
That was
I
a
didn't
good
watch that.
fucking movie.
Trial of the Chicago 7. I'm gonna assume it's.
Yeah, it's
It's
you
a-
looked at me. I'm gonna assume it's race related.
Well, you kind of you made
Well,
a,
yeah, it's based on a true event.
Yeah.
and it was good.
It's great.
Let's see what the
Yeah.
okay maybe you know what maybe I gotta watch more biopics. But here's maybe I gotta watch more biopics on Netflix to trust that they're doing a good job. But here's the thing, I'm not even really worried about the production quality, the acting, and stuff like that. The Chicago 7 happened a while ago. We have perspective on it. We have scholars. People have studied it. The Wall Street Bets thing is still not even done yet.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think it's like that big of a deal that they're making a movie about it. They're probably gonna fuck it up. You're right, but
That's
I
my
don't really
point, is that,
care.
like, I guess I have this strong opinion about like a lot of people, especially when it comes to biopics.
There'll probably be it's like
They
some
learn about
fucking
things through
love interest for deep fucking value that never existed, and it'll be awesome. I don't care.
Yeah, but that's my point though. is that, like people watch
The
these
movie's gonna
movies.
rule, dude.
People watch
Fucking
movies.
potato in my ass is probably gonna get his dick sucked by
Hang on.
Brenda Song at a
People
bathroom.
watch
Who's Brenda
movies.
Song? No, forget
She's
it,
the
forget
girl
it.
who sucks Mark Zuckerberg's
Oh,
dick
that's that. Oh,
in
she's no talk about Disney.
in the Social
Talk
Network.
about Disney.
Yeah, she was on.
actresses that that's the one I would. That is the one I would go for if I was going to go for any Disney actress.
Yeah.
Brenda Song.
Brenda
yeah.
she was on The Sweet Life, Zach and Cody
My
as well.
What are you looking at, Zach? Are there already 1-star reviews for the new Wall Street Bets movie?
No, that's 10 out of 20.
No, this is a
Now he's looking at reviews for my comedy.
yeah,
Boom.
The trial of Chicago. I hope this isn't a review for your comedy. If this is a review for your comedy, Jake, that somebody gave you a 10 out of 10 with the description, a minority fella getting bound, gagged, and chained in the 20th century courtroom.
Oh Jesus.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on that one.
It really looked like the
This
way you
was-
guys chained
boy.
up a minority in front of the camera.
And then directly underneath it, a 6 out of 10. Great history lesson movie. Lesson by unnecessary tweaking of events.
Right, exactly.
Well,
hell
which
are
one
these?
is it?
Yeah,
Right.
but that's a biopic. They're always gonna ham some shit up.
I just, I know, but I guess I just feel like the more information is missing, the more they tweak, and the more it's more so just like you're just writing history as opposed to trying to retell it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, there's no perspective on like what with the Chicago 7, The Big Short. We have perspective now on how this moment has its place in history.
Yeah.
Whereas Wall Street Bets is good. What is it about actually? I don't even know what
is
the movie.
There was like a riot back in the '60s involving the police, where like
That's embarrassing.
the
That's
police beat the shit out of
have a girlfriend
people,
in
unsurprisingly. And there's a lot more involved. I'm like, obviously,
no.
I just woke up. I'm not gonna tell the story of the Chicago 7 when I just woke
Why
up.
would it
But
come
yeah,
up
it's
on
about
your-
police brutality and then the courts
No, no,
dragging
no.
people through the system.
Not your girlfriend.
I was like, what are you?
Well, Elena's was the only Lansing number I didn't have. written down on my phone.
Okay.
But now that I think about it, I do have it written down on my phone. So it's probably the apartment complex. Sorry.
Fair enough.
What was Chicago 7 again?
I'm not. I just woke up. I'm not going to explain the Chicago 7.
I'll just look it up. Chicago 7.
I'll just look it up. Yeah, just read the.
Just
Yeah,
the
go
reviews. I
through
like.
it.
Okay, it's about a bunch of It's when we bounded and gagged a bunch of minorities. Chicago 7, the defendants. Charged by United States federal government with conspiracy crossing state lines with intent to incite
Okay,
a
but
riot.
so getting back to it though, I think you've got genuine concern that Netflix is gonna fuck up a very important story.
I don't even have a concern about they're gonna fuck up. I don't like the fact that we're moving towards a pattern of behavior where all we do basically is just capitalize on events to turn them into glamorized entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
People do that.
You think that we just started doing that in America?
Yeah, I'm like
No,
we've
but
been
it's
doing
getting-
that
it's getting
forever.
so
What the hell
quick
are you
now. It's
talking
getting
about?
so
Yeah,
fast.
everything's so fast
Yeah.
now, though. Like, everything's faster
So
the
that
last
makes it
10
okay.
years.
Erickson, wake
No,
up.
I'm
It's-
just saying.
They
yeah.
it's-
killed Abe Lincoln and then they put his face on money.
that
We've been
exact-
proud
Yeah,
of
like
Abe
2 days
Lincoln.
later, dude.
Was
To
that
remind
literally
you.
was that literally how it went?
Yeah, they killed Abe Lincoln and then they're like, we gotta profit off this. Literally.
We literally got a profit off. Let's put his face on a $5 bill.
Yeah, didn't you remember the last thing John Wilkes Booth said to him is, "I'm gonna make you a star," and then
He
shot him in the back of the
slowly
head.
put his finger
Yeah.
right on
I
his
believe
mouth.
I did know that because I saw him say it in the Netflix
In the
movie,
biopic,
how Abe
yeah.
died.
They
I'm pretty
nailed it.
sure.
How
I'm,
Abe
yeah.
died on the dollar.
I'm
was
pretty
great.
sure when John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln, he was like, "You're gonna be on Netflix one day."
Yeah, yeah.
You did see that biopic, Penny for Your Thoughts? They did such a good job.
100 makes $1 was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's my
Good
favorite.
bits, guys.
See this as a potential for compelling. I mean, it could be a good movie.
So
I'm not
no,
saying
this
that.
is. I was gonna address this when you first brought it up, though. You're just upset that Hollywood and/or entertainment is doing what entertainment does, which is taking something immediately and going, "How can we make money off of this by shoving it in the faces of people for that dopamine fix?"
Yeah, I just,
And I mean, it does not shock me that this is happening in the
I'm
TikTok
not
day
saying
and
it
age.
shocks me either. It's
Yeah,
just
you just don't
so-
like it.
It's just so disappointing.
You
that we're at
are-
this point now where like events will happen and we will like somebody like at some point now some political or like let's say like if AOC got shot.
Oh boy,
and
here we
killed
go.
Today, it would be a matter of weeks before they announced
It sounds
that,
like a
that
plan
Ariana
more
Grande
than
would be
a
playing her in a Netflix movie. Like
Ariana Grande.
Grande, yeah.
That's
Grande?
Grande. That's
It's
hilarious.
incredible. I don't
It's
know.
true.
We literally have. My God, where's your golden black shirt?
my golden black.
Well, the black's under there. You can't see the golden on his sleeves.
I don't know what that reference is actually.
It's a Proud Boys.
They wear golden black.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I don't see why me having a problem with that makes me racist.
No. It's the fact that you have problems with races that makes you racist.
I have a problem with our obsession over him.
Well,
But
let me say this, guys. I think that it's much better.
also, why are we making a movie about the Capitol riots then?
I would just rather
Probably are.
people.
Yeah,
get
that's
Yeah.
probably gonna
Right.
happen too.
Yeah.
Also, there
Uh,
wasn't really like that much of an event there. Like they dude.
Wait, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you talking about the fucking the ones on no? Oh, okay.
That was
Back
kind-
up real
that
quick,
was really
back
kind of
up.
a non-story.
Back
I
up
saw
real-
it in the news and I was like, okay, yeah, what else?
I
is
thought
going
you were
on?
talking about the ones that happened at the Michigan Capitol. Totally not a big deal, really. The ones in D.C. pretty eventful.
Dude, Jake, I thought you were gonna hit us with it. I was there. Wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, dude, like, so a guy took a podium, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Man, yeah,
mainstream
I mean,
media.
dude, the ones that happen
break
in
with this all the
D.C.,
time.
the ones that happen in D.C., such a big deal, I actually forgot about them for just now. No, I thought you were talking.
When I think about Capitol, I think about my
Well,
Capitol.
I think about my capital, yeah. That is true.
Zach, what were you
Somebody's
saying,
if
man?
somebody's like the capital, I assume they're talking about the places, the one that's closest to me. The one that I live in.
the country of Michigan.
You heard a bunch of you heard the Capitol was under
Michigan.
attack by white supremacists. You check the Michigan Capitol. Okay, never mind.
The Michigan Capitol one was not a big deal. They can,
Yes,
dude. If they tried to make a movie about that, it'd be fucking 40 minutes.
Now that's a movie I'd watch. How do you make a movie that's compelling about people in their cars honking their horns outside of a building?
Oh, they'll find a way.
That would be amazing.
In the year 2022, the biopic Traffic is coming out, or Traffic for Freedom.
What's that?
It's a biopic about people honking horns in their car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was one of
I
the
get
dumbest.
Traffic for
Yeah,
Freedom.
yeah, Traffic. It's a working title. I like that. I'm getting some pushback on defending the film industry
Erickson's just
or
yeah, exactly. I'm just
but
criticizing an industry.
here's the thing. I'm not really defending it so much as like how is it not just like, oh yeah, of course they are to you?
Okay, but at the same time, like if like someone who is like, I don't know, has like a history of violence or like, you know, breaking law, breaks law, and how is your defense gonna be like, Your Honor, this is just what
Dude,
they
keep
do.
it in the ballpark. That is a terrible metaphor.
Well, it's just like,
That is an awful
metaphor.
metaphor.
Why? Because I'm conflating. with the
Because it's
entertainment
apples to
You're
not even
you're
oranges.
conflating making movies with committing crimes.
Well,
Yeah.
I think this is a crime if you are making stories for the American people based on history that is misleading or poorly researched. Look, I know there's like a line between like fantasy and like, you know, truth. And when you're making a biopic, like we saw in like The Big Short, there's things you kind of move around to help with the narrative and the story.
Yeah.
What I like that they did is they
They
would point
break
it
the
out.
fourth wall. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's and what's great about that is
Yeah.
they're trying to say like this is a serious subject, but we have to present it to you in an entertaining way.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find a way to do that.
Yeah.
Some movies don't do that. Steve Jobs, written by Aaron Sorkin, like
Yeah.
obviously he
Yeah.
did not have all these important conversations moments before an initial launch, and maybe you think he did by watching it.
Oh, he did every time.
Yeah.
It is a
100%
I guess
that is a
you're-
great example of a movie that makes.
You don't think that he fucking like had that heart to heart with his daughter on the rooftop before he unveiled the new iPhone for the first time to the world? You don't think he did that? You don't think he did that?
Dad, make me
The
an
fuck out of
iPod.
this room, Erickson. I don't know why you're mad at Hollywood. They've literally never done anything wrong or bad.
Yeah, Hollywood's known for getting it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Sean Murray said that he thinks that they should combine the Capital Riot movie with the GME Wall Street Bets movie.
See that?
Tight 90 minutes.
The 90
That's
90
awesome,
minutes
yeah.
should be enough.
Yeah.
What's funny is I could so see Netflix producers saying that exact line. I'm sure 90 minutes should be
Yeah,
enough for that film.
tight 90 minutes. Or they'll break it up into 8.
No, dude, every
60
Netflix
minute
movie that they
things.
come out with that's like based on a true story now is like fucking 2.5, 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Everything is too long now. That's my biggest complaint about movies. I want like a fucking
So
80-minute
yes,
Jim
true
Belushi
accuracy.
movie.
Just get this thing going and let's
Or
get the end
give
of
us
it.
a goddamn intermission. That's something I wish they'd bring back.
Did you
Fucking
guys
3 hour.
You can just do
superhero
that
movie.
with
I'm like,
Netflix,
Yeah,
Lou.
I
You can
know,
just
I
hit
know, I know.
pause.
I know,
and
but
Can you
I'm just.
imagine if this cuts and goes like, you should pause this right now.
Yeah, I like what they did to the Hateful Eight though.
That
It
was
just,
Oh
it was
yeah, if
just like,
Netflix was just like,
That
yeah,
was
hey,
movie theater.
it's
Yeah.
the intermission, bitch.
Yeah.
Go get some popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
wait,
did
they
they
have
do-
it on Netflix?
Yeah, well, they split it up into four watchable.
But when
like,
you watch it on
shows.
Netflix, does it cut to the end? Because I saw it in theaters when it had the intermission.
Yeah.
Which was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
It's like watching a good play
Yep.
on
That's
the screen.
intermissions. If you're going to a box theater and the goddamn movie is more than 3 hours long, intermission in the middle.
I hate an intermission at a play, man. Fucking
Well, I only hit
wrap it up,
I-
guys.
I
That's
only-
With your fucking
hang on.
make believe.
I-
already
say-
a
I was about to say,
problem. You're at a
tell-
play.
Tell me if you agree. I only hate an intermission at a play because it means I'm not done yet.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
It's always like that false, like, oh, finally, oh, wait a minute, this is the intermission. I was totally happy ending it right there.
Yeah.
I have some film advice that I feel like I should work at Netflix now that I am speaking this advice. And if anybody listening is trying to pitch something to Netflix, please take this. If you got a movie idea and it is over 90 minutes, stretch it out and make it a mini series. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It is that simple. And if you have something under 90 minutes, ignore Netflix, go to Hulu and do a short. It's that simple. It's that simple. Under 90, go to Hulu. Over 90, make it a mini series. 90 on the nose, make a movie, slap the Netflix logo on
There
it,
you go.
and you're in profit town. baby.
By the way, Zach, speaking of Hulu and Netflix, you actually, by getting me on Hulu, it made me realize that I think Hulu content is way better than Netflix.
It is much
Yeah.
better.
Just a selection.
It
of what
has
they,
Ancient Aliens on it.
no, they have a
That
better
alone.
selection of like syndicated stuff, and the original stuff is even better.
Correct.
which you would not expect.
Well,
What's
Hulu is
Hulu's-
a criminal syndicate, so
what's-
it would make sense that
What's Hulu's original stuff?
Hulu originals.
Yeah. Is Solar Opposites?
Technically,
Okay.
I guess
They
it's
got a lot
Hulu
of shows,
original.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
Might be an Adult Swim show. The thing is that Hulu doesn't have a lot of originals, but it has completely up to date TV series from all sorts of different platforms.
Right.
And that was like their big selling point, and it's honestly one of the reasons why. Like, if you go to Hulu, they have every season of like It's Always Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do the cam? Oh
You
yeah.
don't talk for more than 3 sentences.
Oh no, I can't. It's off.
Okay.
Well,
No, it's on. It's on.
it's a shame. Oh no, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Look at that
no,
black
the
screen.
cam
They
doesn't
can't
work.
see me. Well, yeah, I didn't want to talk for longer than that, but you guys asked me about Hulu.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Hulu's better. It's got a lot of anime on it, so you don't have to go to Crunchyroll.
Let me see the goddamn Hulu check
How
you
do you
just
sleep
got.
through that stuff?
dude, I
I'm
don't
getting
know,
paid
man.
out by Hulu and
Depression.
Netflix.
Hulu and
It
Netflix.
blows my mind.
You asked.
No, it just blows my mind. I'll hear that thing ringing nonstop, and for
I used
For
to
a
think
while
that when
before,
Zach's alarm used to wake me up, I used to think, how could anybody possibly sleep through that fucking awful iPhone alarm? And then I got one, and
It doesn't do a good job waking you up.
yeah.
I legit
Now when
thought-
you're sad, it doesn't. I'll tell you that.
That's for damn sure. Give me a depressed alarm that just says,
Hey, buddy.
"Yeah, I know.
Hey, bud.
Yeah,
It's time to get
it
up."
Sucks. What time is it? It doesn't fucking matter. We're all late for something.
Hey, you don't have to, but
I
you
legit
should.
thought someone had left their phone in their room because it was going on.
Yeah,
for
I get it. I'm a
so
piece of shit,
long.
Erickson. I
I'm
gotta
not
get my
saying
shit together, dog.
I'm impressed.
I gotta get my shit together, dog.
I'm
You're right.
impressed. I could criticize you on the fact that you have like 18 alarms in a row. That's a different story. To me,
Oh,
I'm just
dude.
impressed. I can't sleep that deeply.
You're lucky then.
Oh, he's not deep sleeping. He's sad.
yeah. yeah.
Two different
I'm not in a
things.
deep sleep. I'm in a deep depression.
Yeah. Erickson,
I know
you can
when-
wake up and turn that off and just wait for it to go off again, being wide awake.
If I walk by Jake while he's asleep, he'll wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erickson hears
He's
his
not a deep
alarm
sleeper.
in the morning and he's like, "Oh, another day.
Yeah.
Oh, goody."
He
I
moved,
love being 18. That's what Erickson says when
he
wakes
moved
up.
here for that Michigan dream, boys.
Man, I love waking up to snow. I'll say that much.
Have you called yourself a tight 18-year-old yet, Erickson?
No, I have not called myself
Well,
a
I
tight
feel like that would be
18-year-old.
pretty good for you.
How old are you, Erickson?
Guess.
25.
Way off. You're
Older?
Off by
Dude,
almost a
it's,
decade.
already
it's
said-
hey,
Older or
Jake,
younger?
Jake, let me tell you, gonna shock you. it's
I already told you he's a tight 18.
he's tight 18.
You're younger than I'm guessing.
Just keep guessing.
23.
It's not. Hang on, I'm gonna tell you right
31?
now. It's borderline Frank. Remember when I told you Frank's age? And you were like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Oh, you're like 20.
No, other way.
Oh, you're like 40.
Yeah, no, I'm like 38.
What?
34. I'm 34.
What?
Right? I know.
You look so young.
I know.
Good
Yeah.
for you, buddy.
And
It's
yet,
Good
yeah.
for you.
It's
What do you?
like-
What do you?
Hear that? Every other girl who was trying to convince me I look old.
You look hot. Whoa, that
No, yeah, I don't think you look
Got
old.
him.
Not watching.
was intense.
No, isn't it? When we look at Frank and we're like, "Where did those years go?" They
I
went to Erickson.
yeah, I did.
it's
Wait,
like,
is Frank
dude,
really
so
young
Frank-
but looks old?
There's
Dude,
there's this guy who
hang on,
would
we gotta keep it kind of.
yeah, he'd work at our gym.
Yeah,
I won't say which gym.
we'll just say and we'll just use Frank.
It's
How many gyms are in this city?
I don't know, but
There's
it's
a
a
thousand.
powerhouse of a gym. I'll tell you that much. Anyways,
Little meat shop.
yeah, I don't know. He's just like this dude who's working there, and like he was like a seasonal guy, and I came in one day and I was like, Louis, who's the fucking old guy working the counter right now? And Louis goes, oh, that's Frank. He's actually not that old. Guess how old he is? And I was like, I don't know, like 30. And he goes, he's 21. He's 21, and this man looks 41 or
Yeah.
45 years old.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
It's,
I was
I'm
pretty
not
bummed
gonna
out
lie,
for him.
he's a great dude, but yeah, when Jake found out the age, though, the expression on his face was up there with Tiger King. I just watched a guy shoot himself.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I was
it
blown the fuck away. I was like, I hope that he just ages really gracefully for the next 20 years.
Right.
So that when he's 45, he looks
keeps
the
going at
proper
this rate,
age.
He's gonna look really bad
Yeah.
at 40.
Yeah, no, I think you're right though. He's one of those dudes that's gonna look 40 well into his goddamn
I think
60s,
so.
You know?
If I was him right now and I was 21, I would tell people I'm 45. Yeah, dude, I'm 45.
It is probably easier that way.
Turning it around, though.
Well, that's actually what I did when I moved to LA. I was 25, 26, and people just assumed I was 22, and I just wouldn't correct them because it was just not worth it to me. And I had a roommate who got really upset when they found out I was a few years older because they were making all these excuses for me leaving my underwear. in the
Hang on,
living room and stuff like that.
Why? That seems like such an LA thing to be like. I'm gonna tell.
I
Maybe
didn't tell anybody anything.
you
I
didn't
just
tell
let them
anybody. You
assume what they
omitted
wanna
the
assume.
truth.
Yeah.
And
That is an
that
LA
seems
thing.
like an LA thing to be like, oh, if I can get an advantage by being a young buck, I'll get that.
It wasn't.
You were trying to get on the Disney Channel still.
I was so depressed that I thought only thing I could get was the Disney Channel.
Oh my
'Cause I
god.
don't want to be. I don't want to be one of those guys. You're watching the Disney Channel. You're like, you see that kid? He's actually 35. Like it. That is so uncomfortable. There was a kid. I forget his name. But it was I think it was on one of the shows. My brother showed me this blonde guy. He's like playing like a 15-year-old, 32, and I was just like, that is so sad. You're a grown man, and the only thing you can play is like a little Jimmy.
Yeah, but he's getting paid very handsomely
I was
for
gonna
it.
say he's
there's
probably
some point
making
where it's
fat fucking stacks, man.
Nah, at that point, I want.
Some people aren't meant to act forever, though. They get like some people are very meant for that, like the Hollywood industry. They're meant for it for like 5 years, and then they get their money and get out. So I get it. If you want to take that gig,
Josh
take
Hartnett
that gig.
is a great example of that. I mean, he could still
Dylan.
act if he wanted to, but
Josh Arnett,
Yeah, I think it's Josh Hartnett.
Will.
No, he was in.
Who's got to talk?
I would say Will Arnett's still
That's what I
in
was-
fucking everything.
Dylan, if you're talking about me, it's really hard to talk to them, but like turn my head. If you could see the producer cam, which is broken, there's no way we could turn that on. If you could see that, you'd see the setup. It's kind of I'm cranking my neck a
Oh,
lot,
I know that dude.
so talking into the mic and not with my head kind of cogged is no easy task.
Also, it's kind of Zach's thing to not talk into the mic.
Yeah, if anybody has ever seen me do stand-up comedy, I don't talk into the mic.
Also, old school. That's classic. That's classic Salsa Parlor morning show for you to not have a mic
Oh,
and
he's
then
saying
just
no,
talk
Erickson.
off
He's
mic.
saying no, me.
Oh.
Is this me talking the mic? Can you hear me, Zach?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
How about I just hold it? Like
Oh shit! This
Yeah,
whole
good.
time we're explaining Zach's actions, and everybody's like, "Zach's fine. He's doing what Zach does," because they're Salsa Parlor Nation, and they know how Zach does.
Salsa Parlor Nation.
Yeah, SP Nation, SPN.
I met Elena's cousin, and
Mm.
she said to me, she asked how old I was, and I said 35, I think, and then she went, "Holy shit, get the fuck out!" And I was like, "No, I'm 24."
Was it a get the fuck out like?
Was it like, yeah, don't be
like-
dating my 22?
Right, that's what it sounded
No,
like.
no, no,
Get that out of my
I-
fucking life.
Yeah.
Why are
I
you
took
dating?
it as I don't believe you.
Okay.
However, way funnier when I was like, "Oh, if she actually like was like, no way, you are not dating my cousin, you 35-year-old monster," because she was like, I think she was like 19 or 20, so like the 35-year-old.
Yeah, that would scare her.
Yeah, get the fuck away from my family.
Because she's 19 and she's like, I'm only 3
No
years
offense.
away from that.
No,
Erickson's
honestly,
25.
It bothered me.
If I
that
took you home to my family,
and said we were dating,
my
it'd
parents
be
would
a
be like,
whole bunch of conversations.
"No, first of all, they would be like, finally, somebody of age."
well,
35.
first Zach's mom would start drinking,
Yeah, exactly.
and then there'd be a lot of conversations.
Yes, because once my mom starts boozing, the conversation flows like wine.
I didn't know your mom liked the Bud Lights.
Dude, my mom.
She loves all things Bud.
Yeah, honestly, my parents would be bummed that Erickson isn't older. She'd be like, "Can't you marry a 60-year-old already?" I'm kidding. I have no clue what my parents think about any of that.
someone
How-
established with money?
That's probably what they would think, that you had money. If they saw me dating somebody in their 40s,
Like I get older and older.
you're getting the James Street. But
You're 45 years old.
no, my mom,
He's 18.
my mom loves boozing.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Get
I wouldn't say she has a problem,
out
Your Honor, but
Your
she loves
Honor.
boozing.
You
She
can't
likes
have a
having good
problem when
time.
you're in your 60s. You can't be an alcoholic when you're that old.
Well, she
anymore.
wasn't
You're
always
just-
60.
That's a good point, but you get past it.
Hey, but she's getting there.
Yeah,
She'll
it's-
get there.
That's well, it's funny. Yeah, my mom loves boozing. My dad, for a long time, didn't lose it all.
I love Jake's logic. When we turn 60, it just turns into college again.
Yeah,
You
dude.
start ripping
whatever you
shots.
It's the final years. You might as well.
Yeah, if I met a
The
7-year-old,
well
final
crush
years,
'em.
it's 60
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, for
well,
me
if you live-
probably.
yeah, if you
Okay.
live like Jake.
Yeah, Jake. Feel like life expectancy.
I'll
for
be
our
pretty lucky to
generation-
make it past the 60s. I think.
We won't, but our generation might.
I'm saying personally,
Oh, you think you're gonna die at 60?
not 60, right? I'm not. It's not gonna be like,
Happy
hey, it's my
birthday,
fucking
and we just
happy
blow.
60th birthday, and then I fucking smash my face into the cake.
A hitman just like, oh no.
No, but like 6Ds probably.
Okay.
Especially because as soon as I turn 60, I'm gonna start ripping heroin, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. If I met a 60 or 70-year-old ripping age, I would be so into it.
Yeah.
I'd be so proud of
I
it.
was definitely planning on doing hard drugs when I get to that age.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
I think everyone's got some sort of like self-destructive thing they plan on doing when they
Yeah.
reach like 80.
Dude, soon as my wife dies,
Shit. Your grandkids will be watching you.
Pretty
hard.
good, right?
I love that you outlive your wife in this scenario. You don't make it. Your wife's gonna die at what, 48? In what scenario are you in your 60s and your wife is definitely dead?
I like them older, so my wife will probably by the time
What's the oldest gal you've dated?
I don't know.
You ever date like an 80-year-old?
No,
All
I've never
right.
even dated a fucking 30-year-old.
Yeah, he's got no idea.
Yeah, the
Wait.
oldest I've ever dated was like my age,
Okay.
which is not old. I'm
What
young.
about
I'm
youngest?
young as fuck.
Young.
I'm young as fuck.
My age.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jake's got those bumper bowling dating lines up. Gotta keep it in his age. If you're not my age, get the fuck out of my life. What am I
mean,
gonna talk to you about if it's not the year 1992? Or what,
I was
what are you
born
in,
at the end
90?
of '93, so
Oh shit!
I can't even talk about '93. I was there for 2 days.
And then he out,
Yep.
hanging with 94 kids like you're part of the squad. Erickson, what about you? Oldest?
Oldest?
Yeah.
Oldest actually probably was maybe 2 or 3 years older than me. And at the time I was like 22.
Damn, dude, you dated a 50-year-old?
We were in our 20s at the time.
Wow, dude.
It was back near the end of the World War.
Which one?
The first one. Yeah, no, I actually, now that I think about it, I've never really dated that. I dated very low, but not very high.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How low? How low can you go?
That I
Can you
talk
get
about?
real low?
That I can talk about?
Yeah, dude.
I was dating a girl who was just turning 18 when I was 21.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just turning 18, so
Yes.
you the grooming paid off. And
Oh, dude.
you were like, all right, now we can
There was no
date.
grooming. I was the manager at GameStop. She worked for us. There was no grooming.
Well, that,
You had a position of power
did you buy
at a
any of her games?
GameStop,
Yeah,
so she probably thought you were so cool. Because when people come in like, please, sir, give me more than $5 for this game, you're like, best I can do, kid. And then she's like, oh my God, you see how Erickson gave that
The
kid
way he
$5?
haggles.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
So you groomed an employee that you had a position of power over, and then you dated her.
Hey, you want to like come over after
She-
work and play Mario Kart or something? Like, just kind of kick it for
Yo,
a while. I
I'm
got
21. I can totally buy a ton of wine coolers
That
now.
was the one thing I hated about being 21 and dating girls younger than you is they always wanted you to go get beer, and I was like, I'm not gonna be that guy.
A
How about I go get you
monster?
a couple of sody pops?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get you a nice ring pop.
You go. That'd be so funny if you were just sucking down Heinekens and you brought back soda for her.
Oh, this is a big boy drink.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Whoa, what are you doing? You're 18.
Yeah, no. I'm a responsible adult. Okay, we can date,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna let you drink.
Yo. Law says we can fuck, but don't
Yeah.
you dare touch this Heineken.
Right.
I follow the law. That's why I waited till you were 18.
Good
She came on to
God.
me.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
All
very
right,
hard.
Your Honor.
And I'm glad she did.
It was all her
It
idea.
was all her idea.
Does that ever
I
work
had
before?
nothing to do.
She
If
just
you
over
say
in
Your
the corner
Honor, it
like,
for
"Aw,
sure
man,
works.
He just looks so hot the way he stocks those Nintendo DSs. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were 21, so that was like 45 years ago.
Yeah.
That, I didn't even know GameStop was around.
Damn, dude, this is like right when the this
GameStop
is
was actually just like a small shop in the middle of Maine. Like we were just all it wasn't even really that big yet.
Yeah, you had to stock those Commodore 64s. Those things weighed like 100 pounds.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
oh man, I
We
think
were
this.
trading laser discs with people. Like, yeah.
Erickson's like, man, I think the Sega Dreamcast is the console of the future.
Misunderstood. The serenity of consoles, but we'll move on.
Here's another headline, by the way, speaking of Wall Street Bets, I find very interesting. Wall Street Bets founder sells his life story to film production studio owned by Brett Ratner, who was previously accused of sexual misconduct.
Oh, so you got to be into that then.
Well, I just think it's a very loaded headline, don't you think? That's
Yeah,
like
there's a lot
information
going on
there's a lot
there.
to digest.
Yeah.
You got a question, guys.
Yeah.
Sean Murray said, didn't know we had a GME expert in the house. What are my shares going to do?
Oh, fucking plummet now.
Yeah, mine fucking tanked, bro.
You bought GME?
And then he held.
Hell yeah, I did,
This
Oh
dude.
diamond
my
hand son of a
God.
bitch.
Holding this shit until I'm fucking dead.
When did you buy it?
He bought, hey, you know what
I bought it at 140. I'm a fucking idiot.
Post peak. He bought 140 post peak.
Oh my God!
He
while
bought
was
it on the
falling,
way
You bought
down.
the dip. Your cock is huge,
Hey.
but you are a fucking retard, and that is something I need you to know.
dude. My man
Hell
just
yeah,
likes
dude.
the stock.
Yeah, I fucking bought $50 worth of AME too. That shit's worth $23.
Oh my God!
I don't know. I only bought $50 worth, and it's worth $23 now. So
Damn.
wait, more than half.
yeah, that's how math works. It halved, and then some.
Oh my God, dude.
Could pry these shares from my fucking cold dead hands
You're just gonna hold them until they disappear.
until I'm dead or the company's bankrupt.
I'm not
yes.
gonna lie. I've never actually met somebody who's held a share to zero. If you do it, oh my God, we
It's
get
awesome.
I'll
That's
make. I
incredible.
only, dude. It's $260. I can make that back, no problem. That's
for
fine.
sure. I'm just saying, I've never met somebody who's gone down with a boat like that.
I'll
That's
do it. I'll
incredible.
do it. It's my fu to Wall Street. F you guys.
Yeah, f you guys. Oh, one time
No, I just want to be a part of something.
I almost bought $100 of a Chinese coffee company for the fuck of it because I thought they were gonna get kicked off.
Yeah, you tried to talk me into that. I was
Yeah.
like, bad call.
Well, actually, not a bad call because what I was
Because that
I
company's
bought
now Starbucks.
actually yeah, that company is now Albert Einstein. No, but I bought this. I
Oh,
bought
we
this
should've brought
Chinese
her on.
coffee company stock, and I made like 20% off of it, and then sold, and then it immediately tanked and almost completely disappeared.
Yeah, see,
However,
what's the name of the
I
company?
made many Luckin.
Yeah, Luckin. I remember you were like, Lou, it's gonna be big. I bought like 4 shares,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, Chinese coffee company. Zach seemed pretty up on this.
I
Like,
made money off of it.
yeah, but you were like, we gotta put all our money. They're gonna make China huge into coffee.
If I put a grand into it, I would have made way more money.
yeah,
but you would have also
sold-
lost for everybody. You were being
Yeah.
hella
Yeah.
reckless when we started investing. You were
yeah.
like, I'm gonna dump all my money
Yeah.
into one stock.
Yeah,
Well,
a
I'll say
Chinese coffee company that
I'll
doesn't exist anymore.
say this much.
Did they go out of business?
No, they very much are still on Robinhood. Here's the thing.
Very
How are they doing?
Very
Their
much.
shares have
Fine.
plummeted.
They exploded again, more so than before. But here's the thing.
That's fine.
I'm not good at trading. However, I did make $1,500, and it's the only reason I've been able to not have a job for this long. Is because I made $1,500 off my government money.
Yeah.
So being reckless,
You're the
paid
problem. Biden's
yeah,
Biden's
you're the
talking about you the
people
problem.
Yeah, but the
that
flip
are-
side of that is you lose it all and are now homeless.
correct.
Right. you know.
Hey, but that didn't happen. So
Exactly.
By the way,
expert
Will
trader
I try it
Zach.
again? Probably not.
By the way, Jake, Sean
But-
Murray says, call your broker and ask them to take it out of street name and into your name. They'll send you the actual paper for your stock, and you can hang it over your bed.
That's incredible.
serious?
Yeah.
That's what he said. I believe that sounds legit.
I saw somebody do it on Reddit.
2 whole
You saw somebody do it
shares.
on Reddit? That's amazing. We'll just get one share because that's. The
I
way
have
to do it.
2,
Yeah,
so
but
I'll
keep
put.
one in the market. You know what I mean?
I'm keeping both in the market. I'm not gonna sell it now. It's fucking
Well, I just love the
worthless,
idea of
dude.
Having one share and
What's
then like
Luckin
years later it's worth
called
like 2
again?
pennies, but you want to sell it and you're like
Luckin?
going to Wall Street, like, hey, I've got this paper. I've
Oh,
got
that
this
would be
paper.
hilarious.
Who do I get this to? We don't use
Yeah,
those
it's not
anymore.
GameStop.
We don't even
Yeah,
use those
exactly.
anymore.
Yeah.
I just checked it like a couple days ago.
What's taking off?
Luckett.
Fucking
Fucking
It couldn't.
What's
be.
it called?
LCK Luckin. It's gone.
it's gone?
It's
Boys,
gone.
you cannot focus on stocks that you used to be in and seeing how high they are now. That is a good way to want to blow your brains out.
Yeah.
I had
That's
400
okay.
shares of AMC 3 months ago. I can't stop thinking about it. I want to slap myself in the mouth for not having fucking diamond hands.
What made you sell it?
Because I was scared the movie business was
Right,
gonna
because
go
everything's
out of
streaming.
business,
Right.
and also I was up like $250 on it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, there's a profit.
Yeah, dude, you did the smart thing.
I did the smart thing, but
Yeah.
I'm still fucking mad, dude.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't if he doesn't have as much money as he could have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I would have made fucking
Hey,
so
just
much
keep
money,
trading
bro.
Like that.
The smart thing is the bet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep trading smart. I've made good amount of
Yeah,
money
you're
doing
great,
it
dude.
like
You
that.
seem very reasonable when it comes to making investments.
Yeah, the only thing to be reckless in is crypto.
I don't even. You don't
Put
even,
it all
you
in
don't- you
Cardano.
don't-
It's
you
going to the
don't even
moon.
have to
I
be
bought-
reckless in crypto.
I bought more Ethereum and Bitcoin last night, and then I tried to buy some Chainlink. I gotta call my bank and tell them to stop blocking my transactions through crypto. They do that shit
I know,
all the time,
I know.
especially if you buy it at
Well, you
like
know-
3 in the morning.
You know why?
They're like,
though?
this
No.
looks really
It's
suspicious.
not that. They just know that every time you buy crypto, they're losing more and more power.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
Banks really don't want you using
Who do
your
you
debit
bank
card.
through?
I bank through MSU FCU.
Okay, see, that makes sense. That's still mom and pop-ish, where they're like, no, please keep your money here.
What's this computer company?
Wait, right,
It must
right.
be a hacker.
Where I gotta tell you, I got Bank of America, and they have such a fuck it attitude because they know they're about to be like laughed at and bailed out again. They're like, yeah, take it.
I'll
We
be right
don't
back."
care. Put your money anywhere, dumbass. You'll come back.
Elena says she knows more about stocks than we do.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't know
Uh,
about that actually. 'Cause she told me how she made her investments, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
She has a broker or something.
Oh,
like that, right?
okay. You said that and then hunched down like
yeah,
a
I know. I was like,
super
well,
villain.
because I realized I was
Goddamn
giving, I was
super
more like
villain.
shyness. I'm like, I should be talking about her business. Jokes. Yeah, well, that's one way to put it if you work for
Nailed it.
CNN. But I like to put it as I'm a independent trader.
You forgot Jewish, by the way.
Jewish retard. Eric, we talking about banks being worried about crypto? How much physical silver do you own? Oh, 0. 100. No, but have you ever tried to carry that stuff? It's fucking heavy. I own about 100 pounds in kettlebells worth about $1,000. Trust me, it's a pain in the ass to move that shit.
You got to keep working out.
I have about 1,000 pounds.
He has literal.
So it's the same thing.
He has literal iron. It's
Yeah,
a
but
metal.
Yeah, it's a
It's
metal.
a heavy metal.
It's worth something.
Yeah. Iron did appreciate like a motherfucker in 2020.
Yeah, well, because of stuff like kettlebells and other workout equipment basically selling out the door and everybody trying to
Yeah.
get in shape at the home.
Yep. I at one point could have sold all my equipment for maybe $6,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that's so tempting, but it's like you're giving away the value of being able to better yourself.
Yeah. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's
no.
a
like-
crazy world we're living in when like it is actually like the machine is almost as valuable as it is the opportunity it gives you. Because I think health is a really big deal. Like you only have one body. I remember I was at
physical health is probably the most important thing you can do. Literally.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was at a
Yeah.
conference with like these like other like very big, rich, like successful people.
What conference was that?
I was working. I
Okay.
was not like, oh, okay, let me go, sign and get my ID. It was like I was filming the
Did you bring GameStop,
event.
girl?
I wish to God back then I'd be like, yo, buy GameStop. But one guy was like, what's the best investment you would recommend for anyone to make? And she goes, honestly, food. Like, just buy good food because that's your body, and your body is the one thing you invest in that you can't like get back.
Yep.
So, and I was like, that's pretty profound actually, and a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people want to like sit in the computer. Look, okay.
Says the
every
guy
man has
eating
a vice
giant
in this-
cookie donuts
yeah,
and
okay,
milk water.
Says the guy to me who was literally smoking a cigarette as I left and put my life on the line driving through a blizzard to get it. Look, we all have vices, okay? Mine, I still look like I'm 20, so clearly Chick-fil-A ain't hurting me. Do I poop blood? Yes, but that's not something everyone sees.
Just a few that you make watch.
Probably it's the hemorrhoid I got late in life.
Yeah. Oh my god. Also, you say that to Zach though, like Zach doesn't look phenomenal himself.
I know, we both are
You're like,
doing
I
that.
look 25. I'm like, Zach's gonna look like that
Looks like,
for
he's gonna
yeah.
look 21st. Like, see, Elena's right though. She says, but then you have to protect physical silver, and that's the problem with like expensive metals is that like you have this very heavy, clunky thing that you have to watch over and make sure no one takes from you, and that's what's hard about.
Oh, you guys don't bank with Smog National?
Smog National?
Yeah.
What's that?
Thank you. Zach got it.
I don't
That's
know what it
that's for my nerds out there. That was a good joke if you got Smog National. It's the dragon in The Hobbit.
Oh
who
my
guards
god.
the guards all the gold and
Right,
shit. Yeah.
right. Smaug.
Smog National.
Oh yeah.
When I bank with Smog, I know my silver's protected.
Yeah.
Also, I
Uh,
love that you, Erickson, you just kind of pinned one of the biggest struggles of the ancient world.
Yeah.
Was people having
Protecting
valuable
silver, yeah.
metals and being like, "Don't touch it."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what crypto solves. That's why it's a better investment.
Oh, crypto solves the ancient
I-
problem of
Don't
protecting
touch my
valuable
money.
metals.
Yeah, I don't
because
think
I'm pretty
so.
sure we solved that with bank.
Yeah.
and-
No, because the banks just take that metal.
All
and
right. What
gamble
about your
with it.
hard drives?
What about my hard
You
drives?
got to protect those.
Yeah, but the size of my ledger and my crypto drives and my wallet.
You're just saying you have. It's more efficient.
So much lighter and efficient,
Yeah.
and easier to protect.
I'm
than it is a
gonna
bunch of gold.
I'm gonna say
It's
something
protected by
that
the
I can't believe
blockchain.
I'm
There
gonna
you go.
say live on a podcast.
Oh boy.
So
There we go.
hear me out.
He's finally gonna say the N word, everyone.
Uh,
That would be great.
It doesn't matter what it is, if it's physical silver or crypto. If it's valuable, you want to keep it and protect it.
yeah, yeah.
It doesn't matter what
Well,
the fuck it is.
Sure. But if you knew, let's say this, you have a bunch of.
You don't
gold,
want anybody to take your kettlebells, right, Erickson?
But if there was a way,
Might
that I
as
could-
well be silver.
But if there was a way I could get rid of the weight and still get the advantage that I get from kettlebells, I would do that in a heartbeat. If someone said, like, yeah, you can keep those kettlebells, but we also have these like light rubber bands that are going to give you the exact same kind of experience as kettlebells, I would just trade kettlebells for those rubber bands.
Right, but I think what it comes, I mean, that's why people started making paper money because it was
Right.
easier to move. But
Right.
I think, but the thing is that there's always a trade-off in terms of security,
Sure.
where it's like if you have
Yeah.
physical silver, yes, it's hard for somebody to physically pick up and move all of that silver if they want
Right.
to take all your silver. But it's also something you have to physically defend. So if somebody has more people than you,
Right.
they can pick up and grab it. However, with crypto or anything digital, it's you don't have the weight of having to lug it around.
Right.
Yeah,
But it's
so
like all it takes is somebody being
one
able to take
person.
the server or
Yeah,
access
yeah.
the cloud
Right,
or
right.
hack into your
Th-
system.
yeah, that's kind of something I wanted to touch base on, Zach, that you hit as well. The security of it all. You're saying crypto gives you the same benefit because you brought up the kettlebell and the rubber band not being the same.
That's genius.
But then it's like, are you saying crypto is actually the same as
Crypto gives you the
physical
same kind of,
assets?
crypto gives you the same amount of value as gold. You can have as much crypto.
Mhm.
You can have like let's say gold.
Okay, no,
costs
so you're
$100 a
you're just
bar.
talking
You have
value.
$100
Okay.
of crypto, and that's the only value gold other than the,
Right.
the smelting and being able to use gold for extra material, which I doubt most people are holding it for.
Right.
Yeah,
no,
but can you make a chain out of Bitcoin that gets you pussy?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Didn't
That's
think
the
so.
only other argument that's valid.
That's
against crypto.
gold is more fucking
Yeah,
valuable to
Bitcoin
me, bro.
definitely is not as shiny as gold.
That's true.
Yeah, Bitcoin
Can't wear
barely
that
shiny.
blockchain around my neck.
Yeah,
Fucking-
because I'll tell you right now, if you have a big ass gold chain versus telling some lady that you got $46,000 in Doge,
Yeah. No, you're definitely getting laid with the
the
necklace.
chain,
Yeah.
man, no woman gives a
Yeah.
shit about how much Ethereum you have.
No one gives a crap about how
Uh,
much of a dog.
Yeah, when you got a gold chain on, you're the Doge.
Invest in
Can you
yourself,
change-
motherfuckers.
the title of this episode is
Uh,
definitely "You're the Doge."
That's
You're
what's
the
happening. If you put a gold chain on your own body, you're investing in yourself.
Sure. You eat salads every day. You know what I do to invest in my body? I put a gold chain.
It's a
on it.
bad investment though, because if you fuck enough people, you're definitely gonna have a couple kids, and that is not cost efficient at
Ah, so
all.
the
Take
chain
link
gets a
off,
little-
take-
yeah,
take
chain
it-
gets
take
a little
shorter.
smaller.
Yeah, take the link out.
Shade gets a little smaller.
It's all right.
Sean Murray said that you have to generate the wallet on a temporary OS and then inscribe that on private pieces, private keys,
Yeah, people do
like
that.
silver. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of brilliant.
That is brilliant. So now the key's worth money too.
Exactly.
The key's
Yeah.
worth so much more because it both has access to the crypto wallet and the silver that's written upon.
Exactly.
Yeah, you've doubled it up.
Look the way you think,
Exactly.
Sean Murray.
Sean Murray, you're a G. And to think you were asking for airline stock advice in the summer.
I
yeah.
like Dylan Corner's solution. You could turn the platers and the hard drive holding your Bitcoin into a necklace, though.
You
Hashtag
could, and
valid.
that would be badass.
Yo, Mike, this is my wallet around my neck.
If you,
Yeah, I broke it down. I turned it into a
Imagine
necklace.
the Doge
you
meme
s-
engraved on a piece of silver as like a pendant
Yeah.
on a gold
Dude.
necklace. Ooh.
if you fell and then shattered your hard drive, though, like, oh my god, that's the one thing that scares me about hard wallets is like one magnet or one drop could fuck you.
Nope.
No? How's that?
Oh, he's about to tell us.
Yeah, I know. I actually want to learn now.
Remember how I had you write down that private key on that wallet?
Yeah.
You have a private key for your wallet, for your hard wallet too.
Okay.
All you do is buy a new wallet. As long as you have that key hidden, obviously no one else has it. You type it into the wallet.
Okay.
All the money is really just kept on like everyone's computer. Everyone's
Yeah,
keeping a ledger
yeah.
of who owes what. So as long as you
Okay.
have access to that private key, you have access to that money.
So that hard wallet doesn't matter at all.
It's a nice keepsake.
Nice. That's a good runaround way of saying that. It doesn't.
I mean, the hard wallet kind of represents. I mean,
The 3x5 piece of paper you wrote the key on is
hard
more.
wallets. Here's what the hard wallet does. It gives you a physical thing to hold your money
All
on,
right.
to see how much you have, and also to connect to the computer and just use a code. To
But
access
as long as you have the seed phrase, you're
the
good.
seed is always the most
So
important
on
part.
camera, let me get my ball peen hammer and smash your hard wallet. I'll buy you a
Go
new
find
one.
it.
What, your hard wallet?
Yeah.
I don't feel like digging it up in the fucking
Right.
yard wherever you
Right.
put it.
In the yard.
Yeah, we're like, it's not like silver, and he's digging a hole to hide it.
The hard drive in a silver box.
It's they're nothing alike. Now let me go bury this
There's
pot
also
of gold.
barely anything on my hard wallet because it's just a difficult thing to fuck.
Hard
It
wallet.
also scares me. It scares me keeping things on a hard wallet because it's just like, yeah, you lose that seed phrase and it's gone for good.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I think the only difference is when the grid finally goes down, though. There will be no purpose for gold or silver, but you'll at least be able to throw bricks of it around at the zombies.
I feel, like
Whereas,
I feel like the weight of it wouldn't even go that far. Maybe you, gigantic ham hock muscle. Like,
I love the idea of you going. You keep fucking. You're sandbagging viewers, being like, "I'm just this little guy that can't do anything.
No, what I'm
Please
upset
don't
about is that
hurt me."
what I'm upset about is I'm clearly getting stronger, but like you even said, you look a lot tubbier with your shirt on.
That's
And I'm
not
just
what
like,
I said.
damn
You
it.
heard what you wanted to hear.
What
I
were you
said
saying?
I said you were deceptive.
Lead tubby.
No, I said you're deceptive in the way that your shirt hangs like over,
Right.
and I expected tub is
Yeah,
what I said,
exactly.
and there wasn't. I didn't say.
I look tubby.
Yeah, I expected
Yeah,
tub.
This is why
Is
I
what I
can't get
said.
girls
Your
to-
Honor.
It's why I don't do well on social media platforms for dating because I just look like a short little fat hobbit.
All right, buy a fucking shirt that fits.
I guess I know.
You can't. Here's something. You're wearing larges. You're a
I'm
schmedium.
wearing small.
You
and
should
I'm
be
definitely
wearing.
a medium. I'm definitely a medium, but I should be getting like extra smalls.
Yeah, you should just
But
get
what girl-
clothes that
what girl
don't
wants to
drape
see
on
her
you.
man's clothes lying on the floor with that XS on the back of it.
How often? If you got a chick
It's
read,
fine.
yeah, I was gonna say. Also, if you got a girl reading the inside of your shirt tags,
I do have the idea.
and you're trying to be all cool and shit, like, "Oh, baby, come back to bed," and she's like, "You wear extra small. I need a real man."
I do love the idea of waking up the next morning to an angry woman sitting outside my bed with my shirt in her hand, and be like, "I'm sorry, you're petite.
I slept with a petite man.
This says Kids Gap."
This is a green
They
lumber
fit me
house,
well.
man. As long as
They
you're
fit me.
green lumbered up, it don't matter what
What's
your
green
shirt
lumber?
size is.
Guys, can we change the subject? I'm starting to feel self-conscious.
No,
Dude,
it's all right.
why?
It's three
Okay,
small
Jake,
guys to
we've-
one.
We've
we're
all
fine.
accepted
Three
that
small guys to
that
one.
we'll never be as built as you. So like, like, sorry, you have a god complex, but
How's he built?
he's jacked.
Are you serious?
Jake's
No, I'm not
the
jacked.
most jacked guy in the
I believe
house.
it.
I'm really not.
You are.
No, he's humble as fuck.
Remember
Jake
that-
is motherfucking
I'm
honestly cut
not.
from
It
wood.
doesn't even matter if Jake's jacked or not because his dick is so hard.
It's massive.
Remember,
It's so
He's got a
long.
massive dick,
It's
and he's
long.
Remember your buddy showing us that video about the Sigma male?
Oh yeah.
Ultimate Sigma male right here.
Jake is such a
He
Sigma
is for
male.
sure a Sigma male.
He's-
absolute sigma.
Quiet, hang in the corner, low key, doesn't really need
Yeah.
to be the center of attention,
Yeah,
but
'cause
you
he-
know he's got like a
Because
lot of.
girls are sitting in the room going, "Who the fuck's that guy?"
He's
I think I
alpha
can see-
sigma.
Whoa, is that 3 legs? Yo, is that a tripod filming the room? Oh my god! It's a man. He has a torso and everything.
and two legs, baby.
2 legs, but he looks like a tripod filming the room. That's my rap song I'm working on.
Yeah, Jake, do you go to the doctor and they're like, son, you have low blood pressure? You go, nah, I know where the blood's at.
Elena says real women don't care, and that's correct. Thanks, babe.
Hey,
Thank you,
well, hang on.
Thank you.
While we're on the subject, what's a fake woman?
I could point a couple out.
Yeah. There it is.
Let's just go out into public. I'll point out every fake woman I see, and I'll yell it, and I'll ask them,
You're fake. You're a phony.
"You're a phony."
Just film Zach all day yelling you're a phony to people.
Excuse me, if you were to see XS on a shirt,
You would be upset.
wouldn't you?
Unless it was your shirt. You think you should be wearing extra smalls?
I don't know, dude.
You should buy extra smalls, and then when you when you go on a date, buy a gift for the girl, but make it of 1 size or 2 sizes larger than what you wear.
Yeah.
And then say the line, "Babe, I thought you were bigger than me."
I just want to feel so small in your arms.
Erickson, I would say small shirts, extra small condoms.
Do they sell extra small condoms?
Do they?
You said that so like, yeah.
I remember last time I was buying condoms. They now keep those things in the glass shield. Like you can't just pick up at least in LA.
That's in LA.
Yeah.
You guys got
that's LA, dude.
Population problem.
We've got a real problem with people stealing condoms, I guess. So I was waiting. I was waiting the hall, like the aisle.
Yeah,
The guy
Erickson. People fuck their cousin here. We got to leave the condoms out, okay?
Yeah,
we can't put it behind
we
glass.
have to actively force people to take them.
Yeah.
Is that
please
why
take these.
Is that why everywhere I go, just a bucket of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it says,
Like, I'm like,
please
this is a
stop
rock
fucking
climbing
your
thing."
cousin, but if you do wear
If
this.
you're gonna fuck your cousin, at least protect yourself.
But yeah, no, in LA, you have to not only is it in behind a case, you have to press a button to get an attendant. And what happens is a long.
Hey, I'm
Bing
trying to.
bong,
Hey, I'm trying to get some pussy.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck.
So I
Bing
do that.
bong.
Hey,
And
the
then, of
doorbell
course-
for pussy.
And then of course, this,
Or butt. Or butt.
And then of course, this lumbering dude comes.
Hey,
over.
fucking Walmart cashier, I'm gonna come tonight. I need you to.
No, someone's finna get lucky.
Bro, how do you pick the small condom when they come to help?
Oh, I don't. What happened was.
What do you use
don't
two and tie one
yeah.
off at the base?
Yeah, don't get defensive. I'm not talking.
Yeah,
about
we're not
whether or
talking about your dick.
Yeah, we're saying the royal you buys a small condom when the attendant comes.
Yeah,
Like, I just
dude.
need the petite ones. Thank you.
I just like how it feels. Really stuff the walls.
Yeah, if I have to have an attendant come like let the condoms out of the container for me or whatever, the glass
You have
pan.
to let 'em out.
I'm treating it like a wedding ring. I'm going like one size too big,
Well,
baby.
that's the thing. What was worse about it was he's like, so what do you need? I'm like, I just need the Trojans. He's like, why not get the Magnums?
Oh, nice.
And
Did
I
you
was
say
like,
that to your face?
Well,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, this guy was cleaning out all day, and I at least said, because I'm not living that life. And he's like, come on, man, just get them. They're so much fun. I'm like, okay, do you think I'm making
What does
balloon
that
animals?
mean?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what does that mean?
Yeah, like it's not it's not like a choice
There's
thing.
so much.
There's
bet they are
nothing
fun if you have a
about wearing a
giant
condom
cock.
that doesn't
I know,
fit.
so like, I'm just kind of confused about what this guy's lifestyle is, like what he
said,
does with these condoms.
Man, I don't feel like wearing a baggy condom.
Dude,
It became an argument for about a minute. The guy was really trying to sell me hard on the Magnum.
Also,
I-
Drew
Like,
Beijman says that he wears XS Magnum condoms.
Hell
that's
yeah,
the best.
dude.
So you get the Magnum.
So
So
much
it's
fun.
a
the
22
title of
Magnum.
that is an oxymoron.
Yeah, no, 22 Magnums
I
exist.
got names.
Here's the thing though. I'm writing a bit about it, but I don't know how to go about it other than it just being hilarious. I bought 2 different sizes of condoms at the same time once because I was feeling myself. I was like, I want to see how these fit. There's no way to not look like a homosexual man when you do that. Because I split
sizes.
2 sizes of condoms on the counter, and the guy looked at me and I looked at him, and I smiled for a second, and then I started playing the neuroticism in my brain. I was like, oh fuck, this dude thinks I'm gay, and then he definitely is like, was he the big dick or the little dick?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now,
yeah.
and now I'm sitting there going, and I just wanted to go like, I wear the big ones. I'm the big one when I fuck, and then just grab them and go. But it's like, God damn it, it was one of the most awkward experiences of my life. I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna buy 2 different sizes of condoms, different trips, different trips.
I will have you know that I have the biggest penis in the room when I have sex.
Yeah, you do.
I fully believe it.
Thank you.
And my man's be fucking in front of us all the time.
That's untrue. It's in the privacy of my own room.
That's true.
I'll pay any
Privacy.
amount of money for video of that interaction.
I'm sure Rite Aid probably has security footage of it still.
They probably watch it all the time.
Yeah.
This guy,
Have
he
you
fucking
guys
fucks
tried
outside.
on Magnum condoms?
What's that?
Have you guys tried on Magnum
Nah,
condoms?
dude. I don't even
Yeah,
like
dude, that
putting
shit
on
was-
condoms.
That shit was
they fit?
fucking baggy, dude. I felt like my dick was wearing a pair of Janko jeans.
I have never done it. I couldn't warrant the experiment, like the price.
I only
And
wore.
also
I only tried it.
emotional
That's too
price.
much of an expensive
I only
size.
wore one because somebody gave me one, and I was like, "Wow, you must
What
really
was-
believe in me."
Wait, what was the idea behind giving you a
You
Mac?
fit in them?
I needed a condom to fuck with, and somebody
Thank
gave me one,
That's
and I still
hilarious.
fucked with it. But that was risky
Really?
business,
Yeah.
dude.
What was
Good
it like
for
fucking with
you,
that?
dude.
I didn't realize it. I was like, why are these like for years? I was like, well, I guess this is why they like, because everybody always talks about condom sex sucks. I was like, yeah, I feel you. And then I was like, oh, now I get it. Not that bad.
No, it's pretty shitty.
Yeah, condom sex isn't that bad.
Oh, I
but
hate it.
regular condoms fit me just fine.
Yeah.
Wait, Jake, what was it like fucking with a Magnum condom on? That must have been
That's how I
like
know
a-
I would never need a Magnum because
terrible-
the fit is great.
I'm trying not to have two
I
conversations
know.
going
I
on.
feel like
Sorry.
you're done.
No, no,
Like,
go
you're
ahead,
having
go ahead.
Too much fun.
It wasn't really anything crazy. It just felt like baggy. It made the sex worse for sure.
Yeah, I would imagine an oversized condom makes the sex.
Yeah, wouldn't it
terrible.
like slide off?
Yeah.
You'd think that. It didn't.
Not on this guy's
Did you
hog.
tie
Not
like
on
a-
my thick hog.
I was gonna say, did you tie it at the
Yeah, I
waist?
fucking.
like
wrapped it around.
Yeah,
and
I,
tied it behind his back.
like
I
a girl,
no,
like
I
a girl
wore
in
a belt
shirt?
around my dick.
yeah,
Actually,
it's so fun. You just bow and arrow the condom.
I
loop
took a
around.
rubber band and fucking strung it up a few times.
Yeah, like a cock ring.
Yeah.
You use magnums, Erickson? No.
I
okay.
don't even use condoms. What are you talking about?
Whoa, dude.
Damn.
That's a hell of a statement.
risky.
Well, that's because my kink is the possibility of my life being completely ruined. So,
That seems about right.
yeah.
Her expectations show. That's probably what she kept on the side table. Her expectations show what condom she hands you.
Ah.
So she was expecting that not to be baggy.
Okay, if you're expecting
You do
just
have big dick energy.
You got
Jake.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sigma male.
You got.
well,
big-
I
sick
big
have
dick.
a fine dick. It's not magnum size.
I've
but
seen it, and I would argue that it is, but that's
it's
why it blows my
definitely
mind.
not.
Really?
What blows your
Definitely
mind?
not.
All right. I've seen his dick.
And what blows your mind about
It that magnums were baggy on it.
Oh.
Like my man has a sizable schlong.
Well, thank you.
And
Thank you for
I was
putting
like,
that out
I
there.
don't know.
Yeah.
It,
no.
it does come back to the frame issue Zach always picks up because I'm like, you know, especially on your frame, looks like a real weasel.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, God damn, dude.
I could have a 5-inch dick on my body and it would
Weasel.
look pretty
It's,
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the same body, so yeah, 5-inch. Yeah, I think that. I mean, as somebody with a 3.5-inch penis, I think it looks like 9 inches. to me.
3.5-inch penis.
Wild, man.
Yeah, but if you have like Magnum condoms on the side of your bed and you don't have any other condoms, like your expectations, I would argue, are too high for the average man.
a lady?
Yeah.
if you're
no, that's
bringing
crazy.
home random strangers
Yeah.
and you think that your your pussy's so great, you're just gonna net a Magnum level cock every time you bring a stranger
That's
home.
that's not
You're
your
fucking
pussy.
crazy.
That's just
No,
you
what
think
she's
you're-
doing is negging you. She wants
Yeah.
you to feel
Okay, your pussy
bad.
just has this like
This woman gets
magneticism
off on
to
you
it.
never
Where you just
getting hard.
attract
You just have the ability to really pick the
ginormous
winners.
schlong.
Right.
I love that you tried it. Like you saw the Magnum and you went, "Well, putting this."
Well,
on
I
me."
believe in
Did you-
myself.
yeah,
that
did you
doesn't
have
mean
to
I'm
gear
always
up?
right.
Did you have to like really gear up to be
He
like,
doesn't
all
want
right, let's
GameStop
go?
stock, man.
Like,
He's a risk taker.
I mean,
okay?
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous.
yeah, so at full mast, you would have been fine.
No.
And I don't think nervousness affects my
I
mass.
believe in you.
I'm a soldier.
Oh yeah, so you were
Calm
you
and
So
calm and composed
you were
on the storm front.
110%, just as hard as you could get, and you're like, damn, still baggy.
Well, I was wearing a condom, so I don't know if I was as hard as I could get.
There it is. See,
Oh, okay.
I believe in you.
Elena
Try it again.
says that that's a telltale sign that it's a woman that fucks black guys. If they carry Magnum condoms on them.
Oh, okay. That's Elena's take on it. All right. I like that she said, I think it, I go back to, I think it's just because you had big dick energy. And she was like,
Elena
Yeah.
thinks that it has nothing to do with your energy. It's entirely who
her expectations.
Yeah, I think it had more to do with her
the
expectations.
fucky.
Yeah, I can't imagine a woman that when she opens up her collection of condoms,
The
what do I
fucky.
think he's about?
As the fucker.
Also, Drew Beachman says that some people are growers and some are showers, and he is neither. And all I have to say to you, Drew, is represent, gang.
Yeah, 22 Magnum
Gang,
strong. You
bro.
doing all right?
Yo, welcome to the neither gang.
Neither
Yeah.
gang.
Wild, man.
Yeah, it doesn't show, and don't worry, because it doesn't grow neither.
So does that mean like your flaccid cock just stands straight up, and then you're just like whatever your size is at?
My flaccid cock looks like
soft.
a little scared guy trying to hide in my balls.
Well, it's because you're
That's
you're
not
tip
true. Your
heavy.
flaccid cock is
'Cause it's-
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Has
it's-
everybody here seen each other's penises?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Man,
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
We've
penis
lived together for
flaccid.
3 years. We're gonna see each other's
We-
dicks.
we
at
I
some
have-
guess
point.
technically I am a grower because my flaccid penis goes inside my body.
Okay, here's something for you, Erickson. We gotta have you use the ruler, because the Salsa
You guys
Parlor
have
official,
a ruler for
the
measuring your
official
dicks? That is
Salsa Parlor
insane.
ruling stick. All right, so here's the story behind it. We
I
all,
need to know the story. There's a myth behind your ruler.
dude, we
Yeah,
all
there's
we all
lore.
got sponsored by Green Lumber a couple years
Okay,
back.
God damn it.
So we had a good old fashioned dick measuring contest on our own, and then we all just knew our sizes forever. Then Nick, our buddy Nick, joins Salsa Parlor, and for his birthday, we got him a ruler as a joke with different colored Sharpie dots of where our dick measured out on it, and then wrote on the back, measure and then give this back to us. And he actually fucking did it.
Wait, where is that ruler? I don't remember marking a ruler.
Nick still has it. No, we just
We
told
we
each
did it
other's
while you were
sizes.
asleep,
Yeah,
Zach.
yeah. Yeah,
We got you hard while you were asleep,
Yeah.
and then marked
we
it.
really stepbrothered it. Stop it, stepbrother.
What are you doing?
But yeah, so we got to get you on the ruler, bud.
Also,
I'm
Elena
doing-
wants to defend you and say that she does think you have big dick energy. She's not
Me?
trying to get-
Why does everybody think that?
You
You're
are
Sigma
the
male.
ultimate Sigma male.
Yeah.
dude.
I don't
Sigma male.
know what that
Alpha
means.
You were
Sig-
there when
that's
we watched the
most
video.
Sigma
Yeah,
male
but that
shit.
shit's like such a made up like lie.
Wow,
like
that
it's
sounds
so
like that-
not
the most
real.
Sigma male
Yeah,
thing
that sounds
ever.
like
Yeah.
a Sigma male
Dude.
statement
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
There
you're
we go.
sigging the fuck out of this room.
Yeah. I'm a Sigma male.
Well,
Dude, that's
I'm
all
trying to fuck
bullshit.
everybody
Also,
here. So.
Dylan said it's not you, it's her, and the dozens and dozens of black dudes she sleeps with. And I feel like he's being cheeky.
Yeah,
Y'all are being
but it
mad
does come
racist,
off as
dude.
racist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
Not every black guy has a fucking 12-inch cock, guys. That is fucking racist.
I know. I've
Yeah.
met plenty that have 10.
Oh my god, Sigma Jake's a good nickname.
Sigma Jake.
Sigma Jake. I don't want that to fucking pick up.
Too late.
I don't want that to stick at all.
Mhm. Fair enough.
I just want to sit in the corner with my big dick energy.
Oh yeah, Elena's already on
Drinking
it.
a Red Bull and just taking on the day.
Yeah, that was the most
That's-
Sigma male thing
Yeah.
you've ever done. Is I was like, "You want coffee, Jake, in the morning?" And you go, "I'll have my
Alright.
watermelon."
I don't
Red Bull."
like hot coffee. I like cold coffee.
Cold coffee is.
If I knew Erickson was getting cold coffee, I would have had him pick me up something.
Oh, for sure. But that was terrible coffee. You probably would not have liked
Where was that
it.
from?
Yeah, that
From
was-
this
I
place?
mean, I don't want to put them on blast.
Mitten-
but yeah, yep, there we
Mitten
go.
Raised
Mitten
Bay.
Raised.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the
I don't put 'em on
donuts were
blast.
great.
No, the
so
pastries are fucking phenomenal. The thing is, this is cold brew that I'm like trying to turn into coffee.
oh yeah, that's why.
So
So
it's
you got
supposed to be
cold
drank.
brew.
It's supposed to be drank like just black.
Oh,
See, I would've
not with
got-
ice or anything.
An
No,
Americano,
ice
dude.
too. What?
I would have
Okay.
got an iced
I
Americano,
didn't-
bro.
I
See,
was
the
gonna say,
Jew
I
and me
didn't
can't handle
know
anything
people got cold
that is
brews.
like this with
Not
more
without
water.
being
Oh, yeah,
The
bad.
watered
dude.
down
Also
idea just like
Blizzard.
bothers me too much. 'Cause I'm like, what am I paying you for then?
You don't want to get more anxious than you already naturally are.
I'm not that anxious.
Well,
Very
there it is.
convincing.
Right, that was a solid transition from condom sizes to pastries and bad coffee.
Only here at Salsa Parlor, man. That's
Yeah.
how good we are.
To me,
we go all
all
over.
coffee is shit, and I drink it all black.
You do? Yeah, I mean, you seem like a black.
I like.
No, you
yeah,
have
black
Americanos from time to time.
Yeah, but to me, that's just a different. It's just changing up the coffee.
coffee. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
a
espresso.
that's a take
Zach's
on
like,
black
can I get an
coffee."
extra black coffee?
Yeah.
How black can you make it?
I'd like my coffee watered down.
Yeah, espresso and water. That's also the most like it's called an Americano, but that if that isn't the most French bullshit.
It's
What, just
literally
watering down
invented
espresso?
due to American GIs drinking espresso in France and watering it down.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
That's why it's
The-
called. Yeah,
The whole concept of
You knew that though.
Is that
right?
really all
Yeah,
an
I was gonna say,
Americano is?
no.
Is just
You just drink a cheap
espresso and
Right,
water?
bingo.
That's why I have a hard
Yeah.
time buying it because they don't like the.
There's
fucking-
no actual coffee in it. It's just espresso.
It's just espresso and water. yeah.
What?
A red eye is coffee
It's a
and
latte.
espresso.
It's an
Yeah.
iced latte without the milk.
Red eyes are fucking insane.
Isn't that
When
crazy?
I see somebody order a red eye, I'm like, they're not fucking around and they don't like energy
Yeah,
drinks.
I gotta take one of those. I've never had a red
Red
eye.
eye, red eye fucking rips.
Yeah,
dude.
red eyes.
is it?
What's
if
a
you
red
gotta
eye?
get worked,
It's coffee and espresso.
it's the Boilermaker
Oh
of
yeah, that
coffees.
sounds like the shit. That's what
Yeah.
I thought I was drinking. I gotta level up, boys.
The Americano's good because it's an espresso and it has the espresso flavor, but you're not taking a shot of coffee.
Yeah, I also espressos are kind of fun, but when it's done, I'm like, well, that seemed worthless.
Plus, Americano is more. It's more than one shot of espresso.
Yeah, it's usually two. But
2 or 3.
so I like an espresso after a meal because it's kind of a fun thing to do. But I hate when people are like, "You want to do it after dinner?" I'm like, "No," because we're supposed to go to bed in like 4 hours. And I'd rather not just have crack coffee. And then I also don't. I like to savor something. And when people are like sipping out of those ridiculous small espresso cups, I'm like, you look like a child at a tea party.
No,
Like,
absolutely.
you look ridiculous.
Yeah.
And when people are like, it's sophisticated, I'm like, I'm gonna laugh at you because you look like a fucking Ken doll, and this is funny.
Kendall.
Ah, my God. My God.
I remember when everyone started drinking lattes and stuff like that, thinking they were just real high class, and I just couldn't stand it. I was like, drinking fucking coffee. You have no idea. I worked at a coffee shop for like 6 months, and I would just like, no matter what they ordered, I pretty much would just put like espresso and milk and just hand it to them. And if they came back, I'm like, okay, clearly you know what you're talking about. But it only happened like 1 out of every 6 people. It's like,
I
you
will
don't know what
say-
you're buying.
Lattes are pretty good.
Lattes are great. I think
yeah.
that's my favorite.
What,
But
hot
but
milk
we
and
talked about this.
coffee?
We talked about
Yeah.
this. It's mostly just a milk. It's
Right.
hot milk with
Yeah.
a
Exactly.
shot of coffee. It's
It's-
like it's that
It's
person.
flavored milk.
Right. It's those people
Is
who
that
like, they want
espresso?
Yeah. It's for anyone who's just saying their idea of putting milk in their coffee is just getting a little bit of coffee and then just drowning it in milk until it's
Yeah.
like basically pale.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's good, and espressos with like almond milk or like oat milk are fucking delicious.
Oat milk's that is really delicious. But I heard oat milk's like it's really fattening. I think
I'm not. Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
fine
sold
with
on
that.
oat,
obviously
oat
you
milk.
have metabolism of like
Well,
a cheetah.
You need. But I'm like, eat as much fucking fat as you want. Like, consume as much fat as you
Right.
want.
Says the guy who has an incredible thyroid.
Well, just as long as you're not consuming a fuckload of sugar and shit, I think that you can consume. as
Oh,
much
okay.
fat as
Fat,
Yeah,
you
if you're
fat,
just
sure,
eating
yes,
fat,
yeah, you're
you
right.
can actually make an argument for a keto diet. But
Sugar is bad.
yeah,
Sugar's what make that
Sugar
shit
is
stick.
bad. Get out of here, sugar.
I will say, man,
That's my impression of a guy who doesn't like sugar.
I'm probably gonna eat all of the good bad foods.
What are you looking forward to eating?
I honestly
do it?
fruit
When do we have a celebration? Are you doing it the night of Sunday or Monday morning?
Sunday.
Two
I was
chats.
gonna make a dinner on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should make him a bag of dried food.
I was gonna make Salisbury steak MRE rations.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a step up.
Yeah.
MRE guy, huh?
MRE.
Already got that water in the
You
food.
excited?
Sean Murray, very funny Sigma Jake
Yeah,
tag.
yeah.
And then Elena brought up Bert Kreischer's bit about people that drink black coffee or black coffee in general.
What about it?
Is that black coffee is like coffee that never met its dad type bit.
Is that a race joke?
It could be. I mean, black coffee.
Right. It doesn't have its dad ran away.
I kind of want to see. Do you
I
know-
think it's a bitterness joke.
Do you know
Good
what
save. We
special
just
it's
saved
from,
Bert
Elena?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm really
yeah,
having
'cause he
trying
really
to
needs
say.
our
it.
help.
Yeah.
He's-
You want
he
to
was-
punch that up?
Wait,
He's
what
on a
did
razor's edge.
what was the joke that Sean said?
Oh, it's
That's-
it's Sigma Jake, but it's the actual Greek symbol.
Yeah, Sigma.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny.
Read all
Hell
my
yeah, dude.
comments, Zach.
Hell
demands
yeah.
his girlfriend.
Uh,
Elena, you should just come here in the mornings and do the show with us if you're just gonna watch it.
She
Yeah, for
has
real.
before.
yeah, I tried to get her to stay the night to be here for them.
Oh, really? What was her excuse?
What was her excuse?
Yeah.
She didn't want
She was
Wow.
like, Erickson's a fucking bitch.
That's a valid excuse.
Yeah, we still have got to conquer the issues of you being a sexist, racist, a person who's hated by all of Detroit.
Was that their reasoning?
Yeah, I heard you killed 3 people on your way here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
murderer.
all of them gay minorities.
Well, that's-
Yeah.
hey,
And then
I didn't know they were.
The
gay
most
minorities.
fucked up
The
part is
most
you started to
minority.
eat them too. I was like, Erickson's a cannibal too.
I
like,
ate my
my
Chick-fil-A
God.
this morning.
Fair
man. I
enough.
get hungry.
Fair enough, man.
What does Chick-fil-A even make for breakfast besides
Chicken sandwiches.
homophobia?
But on biscuits.
I want you to
They
say,
put chicken
no,
sandwiches on
seriously, you need to
biscuits?
Yeah,
drive
they
up-
just
fucking
they
you
changed-
awesome.
really need
They
to
changed
drive
the
up to the
bread.
drive-thru one morning and just ask that question. What do you guys even make for breakfast besides homophobia? Chicken biscuit? Okay, I'll take the homophobia. Yeah, I'll take the
What do they
homophobia.
put on the chicken
Oh,
biscuit?
that comes with every meal. So you don't have to
Was it
order
chicken
that.
What do they put on? Is it like honey?
You
Chicken?
Can't, you have to put your own. Just Chick-fil-A, you know, you always got to put on your own stuff. So it's
Oh,
honey,
okay.
They offer honey, but the biscuit, the chicken's just good on its own. Honestly, it's a
The-
buttered up biscuit, chicken fillet.
That's
honestly, it's better.
the funniest comment we've
If I
had.
hang out with Erickson, the girls will disown me. Okay, well, let's see if you're ballsy enough to just be your own person and hang out with someone.
Says somebody to somebody else telling them what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if you're ballsy
See
to
if
be
you have
your
enough
own
fucking
person.
balls to hang
Yeah.
out with me. Come
Yo,
over here and
yo,
hang out with me right now.
yo,
if you got
be
the
your own-
fucking balls to be your own person.
and literally do
Do what I
exactly
say.
what I say.
Yeah.
You fucking sheep.
Be your own person and get the fuck over here.
Yeah, my God. Be your own person and fucking get here.
Fucking bring more coffee too, please.
Go get me some Chick-fil-A.
Drew
6
Beijman.
minutes.
First of
Ask what
all,
the
who-
opinion
this-
on Kreischer is?
Huh?
What's the opinion of Bert
He's
Kreischer?
all right.
I can't speak on that.
He's so fucking fat.
He is very fat.
That's my number one thing I have to say about Bird. Bird is that Bird is fat.
I've
is
only ever seen the Machine Story, and I like it. And then I actually haven't sat down and watched a lot of his other
I've seen
comedy.
I like Bert a lot. I like him better on podcasts than I like his stand up.
I really like his personality.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd love to hang out
his-
with that dude.
His stand-up makes me laugh, but I just like his personality.
Yeah. He seems like a really fun hang. Like he'd be a great person to hang out with at the store or something like that.
Oh,
Right,
dude,
exactly.
post show on the road with him.
Yeah, it'd be a blast.
I'd imagine if he was at Grins, I think he probably
It'd be
did
so
Grins back in
fucking
the day.
fun to go
He-
out drinking with that
Yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm saying. Is like,
I mean, once you go to the bar with Nick Thune, everybody's more fun.
yeah, Jesus, that's the thing.
That sounds
man.
like a fucking
the
bummer,
bar,
dude.
Yeah, but hang on, we also had
wait,
Paul Danke.
We also went to the
We-
bar with Paul
Danke, and that is a blast.
Paul Danke gets our seal of approval.
Yeah.
He is a great man.
Well, hang on. Nick Thune wasn't mean or anything. He was
No.
actually pretty
Well,
cool,
he's just
but
a low-key person in general.
no, it's
He's
not that.
condescending. is
Yeah,
what he
it's
is.
like yeah, he kept like
I see it
really.
as low-key, but maybe I'm misreading it.
if here's the thing, he is definitely low key, but here's the thing: that if he was just another open micer, if he was like a peer of ours and not the headliner, I would have never considered it to be condescending. But because he was clearly the guy,
yeah.
everything sounded condescending, and I think he knew.
Is he like
and I
trying to
think it
give
was-
you advice or did it just come off?
He was just giving us advice,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Yo, dude,
Ah,
you're like
okay.
an A-list, A-club guy."
Yeah, when you guys start doing comedy, you should really like bring a guitar on stage.
He said that?
No, he didn't say
no,
that.
but
He goes, "Here's a tip."
'Cause that's
No,
what
Be
but I want. I
taller.
love.
It's
I
hard to
love
know if
Nick
that's a joke or
Thune.
not.
yeah,
I
you gotta
love
be-
Nick Thune.
I
I
love
would
his stand-up.
never. I love his stand up, but I don't know. I would never bring
No.
a fucking guitar on stage.
Oh,
Is,
okay,
Nick, is
okay.
Nick Thune the guitar guy?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Nick Thune.
He
is the
was.
guitar
He
guy.
doesn't do
Yeah,
that
he
anymore.
got-
Because
he
even
ditched
he
it.
realized it's
Yeah.
fucking stupid
Yeah.
to bring a guitar on stage. Talking about you, Mike Ball. Shots fired.
Damn.
I thought you were talking about Josh Wolf.
We
Oh no, I like Josh Wolf.
we definitely
That guy's talented. I love his songs.
we definitely like hanging out with him was cool, but Zach's right. Like everything he said just kind of came off as like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, you're so far above us that you don't need to be talking to us about this stuff." But at the end of the night, and this is how good a time we were having with Paul Danke, because we were just raging face with Paul. Nick Thune starts going one direction to like getting an Uber, and Zach and I are walking back to wherever the hell we were going. and we're like, we're gonna go get pizza, and Paul is like, pizza, and then Nick's like, all right, come on, Paul, we gotta go to the back of the hotel, and like Paul looks over at Nick Thune, and Zach and I go, come on, Paul, we're going to get pizza, and like he looks back at us, and it was like that dog that doesn't know like which owner to go to, and Nick Thune just starts going, Paul.
Are you serious?
Paul.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was so fucking funny. And then Paul's like looking back at us, looking at Nick Thune, and finally he looks at us and like goes like, no, I'm sorry, guys, you gotta go with Nick Thune. And then they take off together. But that was so goddamn funny to just see Paul Danke in the middle of
if I go get pizza with him, you guys, he's not gonna bring me on the road again.
Nah, I don't know if it was that. Well, maybe, but it was
could've
just.
been, yeah, it can get that funny.
Dude, the fear that a feature level like comic who's being brought on the road by a comic of that guy's level, the fear that like a feature level comic must have to not like piss off the headliner that's like paying their bills essentially has to be so high.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know, man. That was just one of the funniest interactions we'd had with like comedians where it was like, oh shit, we almost stole Paul Danke for a night.
That is funny though.
That's him.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul Danke's
Fun-looking guy.
goddamn
He's fucking
hilarious.
Yeah. He looks like a blast.
He's so much fun.
He
I'm
looks-
surprised you didn't run into him all your time out in LA.
You know, I'm honestly just not that good at comedy.
There you have it, everybody. Join us next week. Just sign off.
Well, I think he might be coming back.
We
He
should
should Red
wrap
Bull.
up, but before I will say Chris Thayer, who's a really funny comedian.
Yep.
Chris Thayer opened for Pete Holmes on the road for quite a while. I
Yeah.
think he opened for him for like 2 or 3 years. And Pete Holmes is a massive, dedicated cult-like following.
Yeah.
And Chris Thayer is, in terms of like his own fan growth and all that shit. Like when we met, because we don't know. If
He did crunchies.
Yeah, we met Chris Thayer in person, and when I met him, and like found out all that stuff about him and all that, because I didn't really know who he was. I looked at his Instagram, but the dude had like 1,800 Instagram followers, and I was like, "You've been opening for one of the biggest comics in the country for like 3 years, and you have like no online following." I'm like, how do so many people hear your name that like love the person you're opening for and don't give a fuck?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. I have no idea how to spell that guy's name.
That's true. Chris
So-
Thayer.
That the biggest
Thayer is hilarious.
Chris
yeah,
Thayer is
maybe.
hilarious.
California boy
Did you
thinks
say
3
maybe?
is a blizzard.
Yeah, that's incredible.
He's the one who told me it was called a blizzard. I was like, "This is a blizzard." He's like, "Yeah, man, this is a blizzard." I'm like, "Well, it's been 10 years since I've seen one." So
Full of shit.
no, I'm not
He's
full of shit. You
absolutely
called this a
full of
blizzard
shit.
last night.
Nah, he's full of shit.
You are a gaslight.
Well, there's a big difference between
Toxic masculine
a
piece of
blizzard.
shit.
I am toxically
And
masculine,
I
but it
hope
doesn't
to
have
God
to
that
do
dry
with it.
freeze food rips your intestines out.
Yeah.
Erickson, I
How's
have to
that
give you a little
Chick-fil-A?
bit of a Michigan advice. There's a big difference between a blizzard and if it's snowing really hard and people commenting, "Oh, it's blizzarding out."
Oh, is
Yeah.
this how like people say do you ski, but it's also including snowboarding, which I find to be a little bit confusing.
That's incredibly weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's,
like
it's
that at all.
nothing like that.
Isn't that messed up? Someone's like, "Do you ski?" I'm like, "No, I snowboard."
That
They're
is
like,
fucked
yeah, it's
up,
the same
but
thing.
yeah.
I'm like,
Do you
"No,
ski
it's not."
and you go, "Yeah," and then you bring your
I mean, they're
Right.
they're pretty similar.
You just start doing
They are
heroin.
similar, but you
I love
you have some
skiing.
confusion that can arise in that, right? You want to go skiing? Sure. And I bring a snowboard. They're like, "I thought we were going to go skiing." It's like, well, it's the same thing.
Well, if you were the one skiing and you wanted to go skiing, would it really bother you if somebody brought a snowboard
Okay,
and wanted to
look,
snowboard?
I think it would bother Erickson, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm fucking in control of the group. I decided we were gonna go skiing, and you brought one piece of wood to ride on.
Jesus Christ, Tom.
Okay.
3 of us have skis. You can't be the only one snowboarding.
Right.
We're going to look weird going down the hill.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake, this is the guy who was yelling at Elena to come over here and podcast.
You should come here and podcast. We need more female energy around here.
Yeah. If
I-
only you weren't so toxic around them.
Toxic
brand,
around
man.
women?
Yeah, if you wanted Elena to come over here so badly, you shouldn't have called her a dumb bitch last time we were hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I
4
called-
times.
Jesus.
I counted them.
Are you being serious? Because I might have.
No.
Okay.
The
I made that
fact
all up.
Yeah.
I made that all up, but I mean, I don't know what that
Hey,
says about
was
you that you were
actually
like,
gaslighting.
if you were like, did I though?
Well, because that would be the first time I've heard comments like that. Like, maybe you hadn't called her a dumb cunt the whole time. Like, I called her a dumb cunt like 3 times. Like, shit, okay, well, maybe she shouldn't be a dumb cunt.
Yeah, that's also not very high on the list of things Erickson won't say.
Well, there's nothing I won't say.
Exactly.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
yeah, if you go like, I can't believe he called her a dumb bitch. I'm like, well, that's all he said. So
Yeah, that's-
You got
You're
off
doing all right,
pretty
yeah.
I
easy.
feel like that's the first thing you grumble out of your mouth in the morning, just to make sure your
Oh,
voice
fucking
is still
dumb
working.
bitch.
It's just,
That's
dumb
my
bitch.
vocal,
Yeah.
my vocal exercise.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Well, have you guys ever like gone through a day where you just don't speak for like a really long time? You don't say a single word,
Yeah.
and then you finally talk out loud, and you kind of get scared for a second. That happens to me.
No, I don't think I've ever done
It's,
that.
it reminds me of Dan Curry's bit. I love that bit.
What's that
Where
bit?
he essentially explains what you just said, and then how the first person you talk to is a drive-through person.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin the bit, but that is one of Dan's
that does
best
sound like
bits.
a good setup, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty great bit.
I did that, but somebody hopped in the Discord chat one time, and I was just on my computer for like 4 or 5 hours after waking up, and then they spoke, and that kind of spooked me. And then I said something back, and then I scared myself with my
Yeah.
own voice.
Yeah,
You're kind of like a cat.
Yeah,
Zach Cat.
yeah. I was like,
Sigma
said-
Jake and
Sigma
Zach
Jake.
Cat.
Zach cat.
I
Zach
said,
Cat.
"Hey, man," and I went, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah.
That's
Sigma
what I
Jake
sound
with
like.
the BDE. I like Sigma Jake as a nickname.
Yeah, Sigma Jake with BDE.
Well, that makes it sound like he's got some sort of mental disorder.
Well,
I
I think that is
it's a mental disorder. my
Yeah,
man.
that's a mental disorder.
BDE. Hell yeah, dude.
Miss Bennis, your son, I'm afraid, suffers from BDE.
I mean, look at him right now. This is the most Sigma shit I've seen
Yeah,
on
right.
air.
To be on
That's
a
exactly
podcast and be
what we
like, I don't
saw.
give a fuck. Turn it off.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the YouTube video had. That's the image. Was this guy.
Do you know the AT&T girl is a stand-up comedian?
Yes,
That's sick, dude.
I know. A
Oh,
guy
yeah.
who's that's the one.
The
Yeah.
AT&T girl, is that the redhead?
Yeah,
Yeah, the really, really attractive one.
yeah. My friend knows her. Apparently, she was like a very.
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. The only attractive person that I can physically see with my eyes is my girlfriend. So that's true. It's unfortunate. I've been trying to look at other hot women, and it just they don't exist.
You go on Tinder and there's a bunch of blank profiles. Just
That'd be so funny if I went on.
Yeah.
Tinder.
You know
Like,
that,
yeah, he's
um,
still going on
Yeah.
Tinder.
Yo, you know
Jesus
that episode
Christ.
of Black
just to see if
Mirror?
you can see 'em.
Yeah, just to check. I'm like,
Yeah.
they don't
You
look
guys,
like anything. It's
uh,
like from
Why?
Constantine.
You
When
know
he's
that
trying to
episode
drink
of you know that
anything?
episode
Yeah.
of Black Mirror where they start like you fuck up and you like get banned
Yeah.
from like other people's vision.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Zach sees when he sees other women walking
Yeah.
by.
They say
They're
something
just
like, "Sir, can you
distorted
move?" And it's
silhouette, like
bum,
digital
bum, bum,
silhouettes.
bum, 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 bum. They sound like just these
Every
weird
to
static
Zach,
people.
every
And that's
woman
why
sounds like
Zach
the
hates
parents
women.
in the Peanuts. Yeah.
Yeah, they try to tell me to move out of the way, and I'm like, huh? What?
That explains.
No, I don't.
That explains why Zach always walks in and go, man, I just can't understand women, dude.
Literally.
Oh man. All right.
Anyone got anything to plug? Anyone got any shows coming up this week?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a podcast sometime this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
go ahead. Oh,
Check
okay,
out my
Zach,
podcast.
What's your podcast?
It's
Zach?
at POTUS.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
That's a good
That's
podcast.
Zach's been hungry for work.
Can
He
we
finally got
try
a
and
job.
fill in that acronym for what Zach's podcast would be before we finish up?
POTUS?
At POTUS.
Yeah,
'Cause
in
it
the
can't be
comments.
president of the United
Okay.
States.
No, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, comments, take care of that. What's Zach's podcast called? And it's at POTUS.
Oh, it's called Penis of the
No,
United States.
don't you
Penis
do it.
of the United
Don't
States.
you do it.
What do you got going on, Lewis? What's coming out down the pipeline for you in the next few days?
I've got a few in-person shows coming up late in February, but those dates don't matter. And then they don't. They're like kind of new open mics coming back. April 29th,
So,
30th.
Jose on mic. It does not matter.
Yeah, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. I am opening at the Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Nice place.
If you're part of Salsa Parlor Nation, you already know about free consultation. Check out Loaded
you
for
know, I
Bear.
I like what you're doing with
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Salsa Parlor Nation.
Salsa
Right.
Parlor Nation, yeah, SPN. SPN, baby. Small Penis Nation. What's up?
Yeah, it's the
Small Penis Nation. What's up? Extra small condoms, 22 magnums. So that's it. SP Nation, you know what's up. Erickson, what have you got going on?
Well, I've just got my podcast, Just Erickson, which pretty much is just me rambling even more about Wall Street bets, Netflix, and like how much I can't stand Hollywood. And every so often Zach
Erickson,
comes
you
on.
gotta stop rambling about how much you hate Hollywood. You're gonna start coming off like fucking like all these like failed conservative entertainers.
LA
Like you know how like
types.
fucking Kellyanne Conway like used to do stand up and shit. That's how you sound right now. You're
Oh,
like,
God.
I just fucking hate liberal
Dude,
fucking libtard
the
Hollywood.
system's just
The way
broke.
they fucking didn't cast me. Fucking Netflix. I had
hate-
like 18 auditions. I didn't even land a fucking bit role in the Queen's Gambit. Bullshit.
I hate both sides. I hate them both. But most of all, I hate Hollywood itself.
Ooh, I got an audition for Queen's Gambit.
Did you?
Yeah,
As
I
the
was
queen?
trying to play one of the rooks.
Okay. I tipped
Dude,
your bit by
because you man, you stand so tall, but you ain't quite bishop height. I like it. But you always.
Oh, 'cause you ain't quite.
That's a funny
now?
joke,
Yeah,
Zach.
dude.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's funny.
Jiggy, what you got?
I got a new song out that came out last month. Fucking please go buy it. I'm going fucking bankrupt making this music. I haven't told anybody publicly yet, but I do have an EP
Yeah, I'm excited.
coming out in the end of March, I believe, and I will have shirts and hoodies. And I'm partnering up with Rachel Harper and Steve Charteris's clothing company to release some merch.
Dope.
So please go buy that song, because I'm fucking poor.
Yo, and if
No,
you
for
guys,
real, I'm
No,
running out of...
seriously, he just lost like 50% of
Legit,
his
I
stock
am
options.
running out of money to produce music, so if you want me to keep making music, go buy it.
I
Jiggy,
need more cash to put into GameStop.
where?
Bandcamp.
all right, buy it on
It's
Bandcamp.
jakefordmusic.bandcamp.com.
Cool.
Don't buy that shit on iTunes.
Elena is
Why not?
plugging her
I get, like, 8
podcast on
cents.
our show.
Lena, just come on the podcast. Come on the show.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, do listen to Leave Me Alone. It's actually really good.
Leave Me
Yeah.
Alone is
Yeah.
a good podcast. She does not pay me to say that.
Honestly, before you
or
listen to
force
my
me to say
podcast,
it.
I would recommend Zach and Elena's podcast.
And then if you do want to listen to Jake's podcast, it's kind of a private one. You need a password to listen to it, but it's a podcast just called Listen to Jake Shitting, and all you got to do is call him while he's shitting. And if you text me, I can tell you when he's shitting.
Blizzard Erickson.
Yeah.
Next one, Elena.
Hit up anybody. Well, we're actually setting up a Salsa Parlor app.
It's a
No,
blizzard.
that was a good one.
That when you said you couldn't make it to Chick-fil-A, I was like, you can make it to
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
I could make it, but I would not have been back until probably right about now.
Yeah, I mean, a good bit.
You should have just sent me. I would have drove like a single Latina mom.
Guys, I just opened up my Bandcamp account and I haven't seen a single sale yet. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, hang on. We gotta do this. You guys need to head over to Bandcamp after you smash the like button. God damn it! Send us through the algorithm.
Like and subscribe.
I want you guys to shock the algorithm right now. All 7 of you at the same time. Smash that like button. Here we go. You primed up for it. I know we're on a time delay, so I'm gonna count down for 3, 2. You ready? Smash the like button in 3, 2, 1. Incredible, guys. YouTube's algorithm is gonna send us to the moon, just like
Don't forget
ADA.
to fuck the living shit
Yeah.
out of that subscribe
If
button.
you're not effing that subscribe button from the
subsidiary.
back, oh god,
the
you sneak up.
subsidiary
You got
button.
one
Yeah.
more like out of that.
Goddamn right. Counting down. People love a good. Oh fuck! And those numbers are going up. 2 more likes because of that. Keep it going. Shock the system, and then yeah, guys, cozy up next to that subscribe button. I can't say it. Maybe I finally found my stutter.
Elena says that I don't listen to her podcast. That is correct. I have listened to a cumulative 9 minutes of her podcast.
Nice.
What was it like listening to your girlfriend's podcast?
Fine. She's funny.
There it is.
When I had a girlfriend, I didn't listen to much of her podcast either. I don't know what it is.
There's no
We
reason
hear
to. I
you
listen to her
enough.
talk all the time.
Right,
Yeah, it's-
exactly. Yeah, it's like.
There it is. And now we're probably
There it
gonna
is.
get at least 1 dislike. We got 5
It goes
likes.
from
And
5 to 3 and 2
yeah,
down.
I was gonna say, you know what, Elena, if you want to go ahead and change that over to a thumbs down to make a point here, I get that. But all right, everybody.
We got 4 likes.
Yeah, no,
5 right now.
5 right now.
Oh, mine's delayed.
Um,
Real-time stream analytics is
I
delayed.
know.
yeah, it's on a time
Oh,
delay.
it's going down.
Stonks are failing. Salsa
Stop
Parlor Nation.
unliking the
Sell.
stream.
There it is. 1 dislike, and we earned that. Okay, guys. Mondays and Fridays, 8:30 is the plan.
You
But yeah,
Do
but
you want to do you just want to start the move?
yeah,
next week?
we're just
Or
gonna
actually,
start
you know-
next
actually, you know
week.
what? Let's talk. Can we still do Monday next week? And we'll talk a little more about the schedule because I had something come up.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about it on mic right now. This
Right,
seems
we-
like
we
a good
can.
on mic
Okay, fine,
conversation.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. We can
No,
still do
for
Saturday.
fuck's sake. All right, guys.
Erickson, you're 30 or you're fucking like 2,800 miles from home. What did you have come up?
yeah. Guys, I just got
Yeah, I had a thing come up.
drive back to LA real quick.
I gotta make a quick ride.
Yeah, guys, it's Mondays and Fridays for now, but keep an eye out. I know there's 6 of you watching right now, so that's cool. We might change it to Tuesdays and Saturdays. Saturdays going back to the original Salsa Parlor morning style setup with James Couture back. All right, everybody. Other than that, we'll see you later.
Later, guys.
See ya.
We still up?
I waited for some.